Hey everyone, Alice here with the weekly sneak peek, first week of May. Um, so I thought I'd do things a little differently here. I'm always doing things differently. Um, so this reading is going to be, we're going to just see what's kind of briefly, what you can expect this week, in the current energies. Sorry. And then gonna see kind of what you can do to bring opportunities to you, what you're doing that is restricting you, um what you should embrace and what you should avoid this week. So yeah, we'll do that. This week I will be getting out the May monthly readings, so that will be coming out this week. um yeah, that's really all I got to say for now. So astrology, astrological forecast. I'll talk briefly about what's going on this week from what I know and from what I have read here. To be honest, it's kind of the same as last week, a little bit. I guess the energy. I mean, energy. It doesn't come and go that quickly. It's pretty good if you are, if you really push yourself to do something this week. It's not, it's no longer just kind of in that planning energy. The planning and executing of whatever it is that you're working on this week. It's a kind of a good time to be doing that. Let me see here. I have notes so I don't forget things. See, Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, those are the kind of the good days to be kind of pushing to do something creative and practical. You may get like a little boost of confidence in the middle of the week that might, help you kind of get things done, make you kind of feel like you're not really having to put too much effort into things, especially at the beginning of the week. Sorry, my throat's kind of getting all weird. Tuesday, you might, there can be a little bit of a lazy type of energy around, but I don't feel like it's that strong, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. Let's see. Wednesday, talked about Thursday. Ooh, Thursday. I like Thursday. Thursday, near the end of the week. Very spontaneity energy there. But it's very like positive, very playful. So, I mean, you or people around you might be feeling kind of like, what's the word? Just being a little mischievous, but like in a positive way. So, kind of wanting to maybe troll people or something along those lines. Being just kind of fun. It's just jokes. Friday is a nice day to, or a nice night if you want to take a chance and hang out with somebody that you like. If you hang out with somebody that you like, I don't know, yeah, Aries and Venus, things might happen. Things might, sparks might be flying there. There might be a little bit of a surprise there for you, if you kind of take that opportunity. Really, it's just, get out of your comfort zone this week. Even Saturday's like, just, go be curious, go explore. Basically, this week isn't a week to kind of just, lay low or, um, take it easy. This is a week to kind of get out there. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, go do it. It doesn't even have to be like something big, just like some sort of, if you have an interest or some sort of project that you've been working on, do that. And something creative or anything in that vein. This is a good week to kind of be doing that. You may be surprised at what's going on, and you know, in terms of like romance and love and all that. You know, the end of the week, you know, there could be some sparks flying there, possibly. I don't know. Just be aware that Friday may be kind of a little bit of a playful day. I mean, I don't think it's, just try not to take too much seriously on Friday. That would be my advice, because it seems to be quite a playful energy there. And for people who maybe are a little too serious, yeah. I mean, I would suggest this week not to take this week too seriously either way. It seems just to be very, very free flowing, but in a positive way. It's very positive. Just, you know, around Tuesday, you might kind of feel a little, wanting to take it easy. Which, I mean, you can, you know, obviously, if you feel like it, but just saying, this week is pretty much a, you know, go do something week. You know, sometimes there are weeks that are better that you should just kind of lay low. This is not one of those weeks. The energy is pretty, you know, all over the place, pretty high. So that, you know, that's kind of what's going on astrologically. I don't make that. I'm not making any of that up. I don't know what that, you know, I'm not an astrologer. I don't go and look at all the planets. Like, I kind of understand, but I'm not going to sit there and do that. Somebody else who is more experienced does that. I'm just relaying the message here for you, so you can kind of know what's going on. All right, so let's get started. Wait, before I get started, disclaimers. So, timeless. This is technically a timeless reading, so whenever you find it is when you are meant to find it. Doesn't matter if you found it this week, next week, a year from now. There is a message in here for you if you found this video. Just keep in mind, this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so not everything is going to apply to your personal situation. So just take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force things. If it doesn't feel right, then chuck it, okay? Just, you know, ignore that part. You know, only take the parts that, you know, feel right, that make sense, you know? Don't try to, like, force things that make no sense, because it's not for you. It's for somebody else, because this is a general reading. Yeah, so feel free to check your sun, moon, rising, Venus signs, or any really sign that's in your chart, or just anything that you feel drawn to. I mean, you can just watch the whole fucking thing and just take whatever resonates, you know? You can just make notes and whatever, you know, is making sense to you. Because, you know, even though I'm doing it through Aries, through Pisces, I mean, I'm only really using it as identifiers. It has nothing to do with astrology, not really. It's just identifiers. So, I mean, if you feel drawn to something, or, you know, that sounds like your situation, but it's like you're not, like, if you're like watching Scorpio and you're like, that sounds like my situation, but I'm not a Scorpio, I'm like, yeah, that doesn't matter really, because they're just identifiers. If you feel drawn to it, you know, if you feel like that's what's working for you, then, you know, go with it. Go with what your intuition tells you. Okay? All right. Now that that's out of the way. Okay, Aries. So this is going to be your weekly reading. So I'm going to first kind of find out what's going on, you know, in general. What can you expect for this week? And then we'll find out some other stuff for you. Basically, it's like advice, guidance, and advice. This is a very guided reading, I guess. I would put it that way. This is the new Alice in Wonderland deck. I really like it. Cards are very flexible. So if you're like, oh my gosh, you got so good at shuffling as I drop all the cards. No, I didn't. It's just the cards are very bendy, and if I don't do it that way, they won't shuffle right. All right. Anyways, Aries, what's going on for you this week? All right. Let's see. We got Ace of Spears, Four of Spears, and the Knight of Hedgehogs in reverse. Should I say it that way? Ace of Swords, Four of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. I'll say it that way. I'll make it easier. Overall energy. What is this? Your overall energy. We have the Two of Cups crossed by the Ace of Cups. Aries. Aries. Your overall energy here. Whew, there are feelings. Feelings are flowing. Let the feelings flow. Feelings are flowing for you. Yeah, in this connection, this is two people coming together. You know, what two people are coming together because the feelings are there. I feel like this is both of you. You know, both cups involved here. There are definite feelings flowing here, emotions here, and you guys are coming together in some way. This can be reconciliation, you know, if you guys are apart, or this can just be coming together, you know, with somebody else, you know, that you're talking to or something. You know, I don't know. This is just overall energy. The overall energy for you. Either way, you're coming together with somebody, whether you weren't talking to them or you are talking to them or you haven't even met them yet. You're coming together with them because, yeah, there's feelings flowing here. Okay, so what's going on this week? You know, Four Swords. I feel like, you know, you're really in this taking a break. You know, you're kind of taking a break from things. It's not necessarily that you mean to be quiet. You're just kind of taking some time out for yourself here. You know, kind of reflecting on some truths. Trying, you know, doing some thinking. But I don't feel like you're overthinking. I feel like you're doing the right amount of thinking. You're not thinking too hard about things because you're trying to be kind of careful here. I feel like when I say careful, it's like you don't want things to change massively for you right now. And I don't feel like things are changing in a really big way for you this week, or at least you're trying not to. I mean, it can still change. It's just you're trying to sort of take things slow. Very slow. You kind of don't even really want anything to change right now, although I feel like things are changing whether you like it or not. But your energy here is, you're being cautious, okay? You're being very cautious about things here. So you're in your head thinking about things. I don't feel like it's unfounded. I feel like you're doing this because you're trying to heal something, and you know, you're trying to think practically about things. You may be thinking a little too practically here, but it's like you don't really want to do anything until you're sure about something. So I don't feel like you're actually going to do anything because you're still thinking about it. You're still pondering. You're still, you're still thinking about the truth. You're still having some realizations this week about things. I don't know, but about things. You're having these thoughts. All right. So Aries, let's see. What are your opportunities, restrictions, and things for you to embrace and things that you should avoid? Basically, advice for you this week. So let's get some advice. Okay. Sorry, I got confused because I heard Discord make a sound, but my sounds are disabled on Discord. So I'm very confused. Why did it make a sound? Hold that thought. Okay. So apparently it doesn't matter if I have sounds disabled or not. If Discord, like Discord itself, wants to push something towards me, they're going to make it known whether I have it disabled or not. Cool. Thanks, devs. Anyways. It's not about Discord. Let's see what opportunities. What are your opportunities this week, Aries? Oh, shit. These two wanted to come out. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Oh, okay. Haha. Okay. I don't feel like this is you. This is some external energy that's coming in and that is affecting you. So you're going to get an opportunity here because somebody is feeling kind of jealous, kind of envious here. Envious of a connection, possibly, of your happiness. I feel like you're in this mood that, especially with this Two of Cups coming in here, that, even though you're trying to take things slow and all that, You know, if you embrace your, you know, the happiness here, you know, your emotional satisfaction here, I do feel that you will get some opportunity here, because somebody here is not willing to let something go. You know, somebody is not willing to let something go here. And that is, I mean, think of this as supportive energy. Okay, this is like supportive you energy. This is the person. This is somebody who, I mean, it can be you. Well, I'm not getting your energy off of this. This is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles in reverse. I just feel like this is somebody who, you know, I mean, if it's your energy, it's more that you're on the suspicious side of things, that you're trying to be very suspicious about things. You know, be cautious. Again, you are being cautious here. So in that side of the energy, like that layer, when it pertains to you, you know, you're not, there's something that you're not letting go of because you're trying to be very cautious. You're very suspicious, very untrustworthy about something here, and that's okay. That seems to be okay here if you're going to be that way. There's also another energy of somebody here who isn't going to let something go because, you know, and it's making them feel envious, making them feel jealous. Yeah, you know, this is all about moving forward. You know, it's like, you know, moving forward with opportunities here. So as long as you like recognize what is making you happy here, your emotional fulfillment, you're going to get some opportunities here this week. Okay? So what's restricting you this week? What is restricting Aries? That is... Okay, I wasn't expecting that many cards, but they all want to come out. Fine. Ooh. Oh. Something's coming back around again. Something from your past is coming back around again. This is something that there is a lot of deception that was behind it. There was a lot of pain and suffering in it, and you may have been feeling like you weren't getting any help. You know, that the whatever the situation wasn't helping you. The situation, you weren't getting any help. It was kind of unfair. You felt that it was unfair, and I feel like you suffered a lot and in this. And it's this situation, whatever this is coming back around again, and it's going to restrict you this week. You know, that this is what's going to kind of block you from something. It can be this King of Cups. It can be somebody who didn't share their feelings with you. Yeah, somebody who maybe is a little too in their head. You know, somebody who tries to manipulate situations here. You know, so be wary of that this week, because that can hold you back. Okay, this energy can hold you back. We want to move forward here. This almost feels like haters gonna hate type of energy here. You know, whatever, haters gonna hate. I'm happy. I'm gonna do whatever I want. You know, lean more into that, even if you aren't fully like sure of things, because I feel you're not sure of some things here. You know, even if you're not, you're still being cautious and careful and suspicious. This is better than that. Okay, so let's see, what does Spirit want to tell you that you should be embracing this week? What should you be embracing this week? Let me fucking drop it. Ooh, I see it. I see it. I just have to grab it. Bam. Queen of Pentacles. Definitely. Yes. Yes. Get over this shit. Queen of Pentacles. You should be embracing your Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very self-sufficient. She is the epitome of an independent woman. Okay, you don't have to be a woman. This is just energy, just feminine energy. You can be a guy or whatever. She, you know, she takes care of herself. She knows her value. You know, she does a lot of self-love. She knows what's up. You know, right? This is what you should embrace. Embrace this sort of maturity side of you, especially when it comes to some hurt feelings. Like if you're hurting here, you know, because I feel like something didn't start here, you know, that there are hurt feelings here because something that was supposed to start kind of didn't, and it fell off, and you know, that kind of hurt you. You know, I'm not saying to push past it, but I'm just saying that it's almost like it's made you stronger. What's that song? Kelly Clarkson, you know, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I feel that's what you should be embracing this week. Yeah, whoa. Yeah, again, move forward. This fell out. Move forward. This is how you move forward. You know, be an independent woman. Even if you're a guy, be an independent woman. So what should you be avoiding? Yeah, okay. Let's see. What should you be avoiding this week, Aries? Can I get... Okay, I'm only going to take this top card here because I would like to not have a gazillion cards. Okay. We have the Eight of Pentacles, the High Priestess in reverse. Interesting. Knight of Pentacles. What you should be avoiding. So I feel like this is distracting yourself, pretending like you don't care, you know, pretending like you don't know something, you know. Avoid this energy here of pretending like, oh yeah, I didn't know, or yeah, I didn't, you know, you do fucking know. Don't pretend, because I feel like you're going to be seen. So just kind of try not to pretend. Try not to distract yourself away from the situation, especially this situation here. And, you know, like, I'm just going to focus on my work here. I feel like all it's going to do is slow you down. You know, slow you down to where you want to go. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to help here again. And also with the Knight of Cups. Like, it's just not going to... I feel like it's going to... You're not going to get to where you're going when it comes to, like, emotions, when it comes to doing things. You know, you're just going to get in your head. You know, things are just... It's just going to be confusing. You're just going to confuse a lot of people if you pretend like you don't know things when you do know. You know, just be, you know, don't be this. Don't be this sneaky bastard over here. You know, if you know something, then, you know, admit it. You know, stand your ground and be like, yeah, I know I'm awesome. You know, just whatever. Just, yeah, don't try to hide it. Okay? So, there we go. That is your reading, Aries. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Look forward to the monthly readings for May. That will be up soon. Good luck, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey Taurus, so this is going to be your weekly reading. So let's get into it. Let's see what the incoming energies are like for you this weekend. This week. I mean, maybe it pertains to the weekend. Maybe it bleeds into the weekend here for you, but let's see what's going on for you, Taurus. So we're just gonna get a few cards here for that, and then we'll see what kind of advice you have here for this week. Okay. Taurus. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Judgment in reverse. Ooh, things are moving quickly. Overall energy. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we have Temperance. That's not bad. So, Taurus, your overall energy here. I feel like there is a balancing going on here. Like, things are being kind of rebalanced. You know, things are kind of... it's being rebalanced in a way because something is turning into something else. I feel it's allowing you to move forward, but very slowly. Like, you're not... I shouldn't say it's very slowly. You're just taking your time. You're just going at a regular pace, okay? It's not, like, super slow. It's just, you know, you're not rushing into things here, which is weird because I see things are moving quickly for you around you. But I feel like your pace is that you kind of want to take things at a regular pace here. I don't know if the universe wants to do that. The universe is going to make things come in pretty quickly for you, but... I do feel like you've been healing, and that's why you're just kind of like going at a average pace. You're not running too fast. You're not taking things too slow. You're just kind of going at your own pace here. But with the Eight of Wands here, I see there's an energy that's just hurtling itself towards you. It is just... it's coming in quite quick. So even though you want to be kind of going at your own pace, there's something that's just going to hit you smack in the face here. This is something that is probably going to last for a long time. Something that is going to make you feel very secure, very comfortable. I feel this may be something that you kind of left behind before. So if there was a situation or a connection or somebody who, you know, maybe you tried to make things work with before and it didn't kind of work out, it kind of feels there, it's that, you know, something that didn't really work out the first time or even the second time around is hurtling back towards you again here, because this energy feels like you've left them out. You know, this energy feels like you've kind of gone your way without them, and they're like, oh no, Taurus, come back, baby, come back. You know, Taurus, come back here, because, you know, there's this very sort of stability here with you. They feel, I mean, you're a Taurus, but most people probably feel stability with you, but, you know, they feel very comfortable with you. You know, you're very dependable, you know, very, you know, secure, safe, and that's why they're coming back. So, I mean, it's up to you whether you want to take this energy back, but I'm just saying it's coming straight for you. But I feel like you're healing, so I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what the universe has to say about all this. You know, what are your opportunities, your restrictions? What should you be embracing? What should you be avoiding this week, Taurus? Okay, what are your opportunities here for this week? In this, you know, this situation here and all that. This energy. Okay. 3 of Cups and the Devil and 4 of Swords. Interesting. Very interesting. I feel, yeah. You've been quite quiet lately. You've been doing your own thing, and, you know, I feel like you've been kind of possibly looking for new love here, looking for someone new here, but you know, things have been kind of quiet, and the universe is saying kind of take a chance here. You know, that you may be tempted to kind of hang out with someone, or you might be tempted into a social situation here, and the universe is saying kind of do this because you're going to find some opportunity. An opportunity is going to present itself if you do it. I mean, normally the devil, you shouldn't encourage the devil, right? You shouldn't encourage bad behavior, although it looks like here the universe is kind of encouraging bad behavior. Bad universe, bad. But it's because there's been silence here. It's because you've been healing, you know, again with Temperance. You know, you've been healing, and you've been on your own, and you've been trying to kind of find something new here. Something new for you to feel something for. It doesn't have to be like new love, but something that you're trying to find some sort of, you know, emotion towards here. But it's been kind of quiet lately, like, you know, crickets chirping here. So, you know, the universe is saying, you know, if you feel tempted to talk to someone or hang out with someone, that maybe you should give in to those temptations a little bit, because you're going to get some opportunities. Now, the caveat here is the universe is not out to get you, but the universe has a funny way of doing things. You may be tempted to do something, and you go ahead and do it, and then you find yourself in hot water, and then the universe is like, ha, I wanted you to learn a lesson. So I would still be cautious because the devil's here. So I'm just saying sometimes the universe, the universe tempts you to do things, you know, puts you on a path because the universe wants you to learn a lesson here. And sometimes they're hard lessons. Sometimes, you know, you're like, why did you make me go through that lesson? So, you know, don't come at me if this kind of turns out kind of weird, because the devil's there, you know. Let's see. What's restricting you this week? What are your restrictions, Taurus? 4 of Cups in reverse. And the 3 of Wands. I feel like what will restrict you this week is if you kind of remove your emotions. You know, if you keep your emotions to yourself here, you know, if you don't, if you hesitate, because your hesitation here, I feel you're hesitating on this, and you know, that's understandable. But if you hesitate and that causes you to shut off emotionally, that is actually going to hold you back. You know, that's actually going to cause some restriction here for you. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, you know, there's a lot of hesitation here. So try to not shut yourself off emotionally. Also, this is about inaction. If you do nothing this week, then also that will restrict you as well. You know, like I said at the beginning of this is a week to do things. You know, get out there, do things, because this isn't the type of week where we lay low. You know, it's calm and we say no, no, no. This is a week to get out there and do shit. All right. What you should be embracing this week, Taurus. What should you be embracing this week, Taurus? Okay. This also has kind of popped its head out. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Swords. Oh, and we have the Lovers. Okay. Okay. So I feel like there's something here that I feel like you're not really ready to make a choice here. Like you're not ready to make some sort of decision here on a connection here. Even though the connection is being presented to you here, I feel like you're not really ready here, but you should, you know, with the Wheel of Fortune, what you should embrace, you really should embrace if destiny comes knocking on your door here, because I told you, something is rushing towards you. There's some energy here that is rushing towards you. I feel this comes off of this Eight of Wands. There's somebody who's rushing towards you because they need to say something to you. And I feel like you should embrace this. You should embrace whatever this person has to say. You know, hear them out. Hear whatever this person has to say here. I see that, you know, you're undecisive about a connection here. You know, you're not really sure about it. But, you know, the universe is saying give it time. You know, give it some time. Hear this person out. Listen to them. I mean, that's all that's here. There's nothing really else from that. What should you be avoiding? Oh. Okay, that's interesting. Knight of Cups. And the And the Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel that you're not ready. You're not ready for... Like, you're still healing. There's a lot of healing going on here. And I feel like your life or a relationship or some sort of connection is really... It's not the most stable right now. And, you know, it's kind of just... You know, you're keeping it close to yourself. And I feel like the universe is like, avoid giving too much. You know, avoid getting caught in the romance of things. You know, you can do things. Just avoid kind of falling in love. You know, I know some people fall in love quite easily, you know, and I see that, you know, by cutting off all your emotions will restrict you. So it might be that you're doing that because you know you fall in love easily, you know, but if you cut off all your emotions, you will restrict yourself from opportunities here. I mean, you have to get out there, right? This is like getting out there, but also to avoid this hopeless romantic type of energy here, because that's what this is. So avoid that, you know. Don't become attached. Don't become this white knight. Don't become a simp, you know. Kind of avoid that. You know, hear people out, you know, listen to them, you know. But avoid this because, you know, things aren't really stable in your life right now, or at least or you're in connections. So you might want to avoid giving the whole cup away, okay? You know, try to hold back a little bit here. All right, Taurus. Okay, that's your reading for this week. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Stay tuned for monthly readings. The May readings I will be doing soon. And yeah, good luck. Take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Gemini, it's your turn. Your turn for the weekly reading. So let's just see what's going on this week. Very briefly, we're just going to see what you can expect this week. And then we'll get into some sort of guidance and advice for you in, you know, managing this week, I guess. So, Gemini, what's going on? I suck at shuffling. Whatever. This deck is so bendy. That's the only way I can do sort of the bridge thing on this, because if I don't, it bends too much. Anyways. Oh. What is this? What is this? The Knight of Swords in reverse. And we have Strength in reverse. And the Six of Swords. Alright. Overall energy. We have Fool in reverse and Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, Gemini. Your overall energy here. I feel like this might be more in your energy here. Something didn't start here. I feel like you wanted something to start, but you know, something happened. I don't know, shit happens. You tried to start something, didn't happen, didn't work, and you're feeling kind of foolish because of it. You know, it happens. You're feeling just kind of embarrassed. You know, you tried to get something going, you tried to start a project, or you had an idea and the idea just didn't kind of work out the way that you wanted it to, and you know, it didn't get off the ground. And I feel that you may be feeling a little humiliated, you know, a little embarrassed here. So like, that's your overall energy for this week. What's going on this week? This might have happened because you might have said or did something without really thinking ahead. This is like impulsive energy. I feel like whatever this was that you tried to get started, you might have just kind of done it really impulsively here. And because of that, you know, it's knocked your confidence down. Your confidence seems to be knocked down here. You know, you're not feeling as, you know, your self-esteem isn't as high as it usually is. You know, you might even be kind of doubting yourself a little bit here. I just feel like you don't feel, you know, that sort of inner strength in you that you normally would feel here. And it's almost like you kind of just want to, you know, put your head in the sand. You know, you just kind of want to run away, put your head in the sand here, and just kind of not really, like, you know, I get it. You feel embarrassed. That's all I get here. You know, something this week that's going on is you tried to do something, you know, you took a shot and, you know, it didn't work out the way that you wanted to, and you feel embarrassed. Okay, so that's what's going on. Let's see here. What are your opportunities, your restrictions, what you should embrace and what you should avoid this week, Gemini? All right, opportunities. What are your opportunities this week? What will lead you to opportunities this week? Yeah, disappointment. See that? Oh. Five of Swords. Yeah, Five of Swords in reverse. And the 10 of Swords in reverse. Sorry, I got distracted by a message. And 10 of Swords in reverse here. Yeah. So, okay. It's kind of like this is the universe kind of saying, yeah, you feel bad, but, you know, embrace that kind of in a way, you know, by acknowledging that sort of shame that you have here, because there's, you know, you haven't really gotten over it. It's pretty fresh. It's pretty fresh in your mind here. Something that, you know, you you got confused. I feel like you got mixed signals here with the Ace of Cups here and the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like there were some mixed signals here, and you kind of got your signals mixed up here. Maybe you thought somebody was interested in you, and maybe they weren't really, and you thought that they were sending you signals, and they weren't, and maybe you asked them out, and they rejected you or something, and you just felt really embarrassed about it. The Spirit is saying, if you if you feel this guilt, this shame here, this is going to lead you to opportunities, okay? Feeling this way. So all is not lost. What is it? Like, when one door closes, another door opens. It's that type of energy. So what's restricting you? What would restrict you this week? What would restrict Gemini this week? I'm not going to take all this. I will take the Empress, though. Yeah, the Empress in reverse and the Two of Pentacles here underneath here. Yeah, I feel like, if you close yourself off, like if you take what happened here and just kind of shut down and be like, I made a mistake here. I didn't really see what, you see now what was happening here, and you realize, okay, I fucked up here. And if you just shut down, then that's actually going to, that's not going to help you this week if you just shut down. Again, you have to, kind of lick your wounds here. If you lick your wounds here, that gives you more opportunities than just shutting down and just being like closed off, So what should you be embracing this week? I know this all sounds very like common sense, but this is the energy, right? I'm just explaining what's here in the energy. I mean, if you asked me, like me, Alice, yes, I would say these things, but I'm just explaining what the energy is here. So I'm not putting my input in here. I'm just saying what's here. So what should you embrace? Yeah, Ace of Cups. Embrace your feelings. You have feelings. I feel like you might think that these feelings are bullshit, okay? You might think that, oh, this is bullshit. Again, we have the Knight of Swords here. It comes back to here, Knight of Swords. This harks, who says that? This goes back to that whatever you did, you said something, you did something without even really thinking about it. You just blurted something out here. And, you kind of feel like maybe you made some assumptions here, that your assumptions were wrong. But you still have feelings. I feel like you should embrace these feelings that you have. That's what Spirit is saying here. You do have emotions. You shouldn't ignore how you feel just because things didn't really go your way. That's what I mean. Don't close yourself off. Don't close yourself off to your feelings and all that. That's just not going to help you. At least, acknowledge that you have feelings here. Even if things aren't working out right now. Let's see, what should you avoid? What should you avoid this week? Yeah, I saw him. Oh, yes, I saw him. I saw him. Come here. Page of Swords. Yeah, avoid getting into this. Avoid getting into, yes, with the Three of Swords in reverse. Avoid getting into this spying energy. Avoid getting into... I almost feel like this is obsessively spying. Like the Three of Swords in reverse, you're still healing. You're healing from... this. This is, this is hurtful. Your feelings got hurt here. You tried something, didn't work out here. But try not to get into this obsessive spying energy here. That's no bueno. You can feed in your feelings. Just try not to get so obsessed about it that, that you're spying. Also, I get from this, this is keeping people at arm's length. Again, closing yourself off, keeping people at arm's length, not being very open. Avoid that. Just avoid it, because it's not going to help you in the long run. Because I feel like if you meet somebody new, embrace new love, new emotions as well. If you meet somebody new, you don't want to be this. You don't want to be closed off. You don't want to be like, I keep you at arm's length. I'm not going to no emotions. I just spy. I just stalk you. Yeah, no. admit, you know, realize that, you know, it sucked, you know, you feel shame, and there, you know, embrace any new feelings, any new emotions that you have, whether good or bad, you know, embrace them. Don't shut down, okay? I know it's embarrassing. You feel foolish here, but, you know, we learn from our mistakes. We learn from these things. This is a lesson. This is a lesson for you to learn, not for you to shut down. All right, Gemini, that is your reading for this week. It's very specific, I feel. So if it's not resonating with you, then, you know, it's not your story here, but because it seems quite specific. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, I would appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Stay tuned for the monthly readings that will be coming up soon for May. And yeah, good luck, take care, and I hope you have a good day or good night wherever you are, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hey Cancer, so let's see what's going on for you this week. So what can you expect this week for you, Cancer? So we're just gonna get a few cards, see what's going on for Cancer. If I could shuffle properly. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Alright, what's going on for Cancer this week? Alright, so let's see what's going on for you, Cancer. Is this Seven of Hedgehogs or Seven of Pentacles in reverse? Seven of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. Overall energy. Oh, Five of Teacups and the Nine of Teacups. Okay. Cancer, I feel there's some disappointment here going on. The overall energy with the Nine of Teacups and the Five of Teacups, I feel that there's something here that you thought was everything. Like, I mean, it's wish fulfillment, right? There's something here that you're like, okay, this is everything that I want, but there's some disappointment with it. You are disappointed. Perhaps, you know, the universe gives us things, you know, when you manifest things, you know, the universe will give you what you want. But, you know, it's kind of like the genie in the bottle. It's not always everything that you thought it would be, or it doesn't come in the package that you thought it was going to come in. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting here. It's like something that you wanted, you know, and it's everything that you want, you know, it's wish fulfillment. But it's, you know, there's some cracks, you know, it's not exactly it. Like, let's say you know, we're talking about love here, we're talking about romance, and you know, you want that person, you want your whatever soulmate, and, you know, they come in and you're like, wow, like this person's everything I want. But, you know, there's some caveats to it. There's a bit disappointing. Maybe they live far away, you know, maybe they have some baggage, you know, maybe, you know, they haven't quite gotten over an ex yet. Maybe they have overbearing parents, you know, maybe their family is very strict. Maybe they have shitty friends. Like, you know, there's other things like in their life, you know, that are just kind of shitty, you know, but themselves, they're great, you know, they're everything you want. But the other stuff around them, the external stuff is like, oh, well, that's kind of disappointing. That's what I'm getting here. I mean, that's an example, not psychic. I mean, if that is your whatever, then okay. But that's just the example of the energy here. What's going on for you this week? I feel that Seven of Swords. Why am I drawing a blank on what the Seven of Swords is? Oh, okay. Seven of Swords, yes. I feel like there's something here that is coming to light here. There's some sort of honesty, some sort of truth that somebody was hiding, and it's coming to the surface now. I feel this is your energy, this Queen of Swords. Look at Alice. Look at Alice. Look how she's pointing her finger at that Queen of Hearts there. That Queen of Hearts is that Seven of Swords. That person who hid something from you. Somebody hid something from you. You're going to find out about it. And you're going to be pointing your finger going, why did you do that? Why did you hide this from me? Why? Why? You want to know why. You want to know why. Why did you think that you could hide this from me? Because I just feel like you find out because, you know, you're perceptive. You know, it's like... You're like, why did you hide this? Because I feel like you're gonna think that this was a big waste of time. Whatever this person hid from you, you're gonna, when it comes out, you're gonna be like, you know, it was a big waste of time for you to hide that from me. You didn't have to hide that from me. You shouldn't have hid that from me. And you're just kind of pointing the finger and going like, why did you hide that from me? And it comes back to this overall energy, you know, the energy that this is everything you want, but there's something disappointing about it. And I feel it's this is what's the disappointment here. You know, something is coming out, some sort of truth is coming out that was hidden from you, that this person hid from you. Some, you know, it doesn't have to be a lie. It's just some sort of deceptiveness, you know, something that they omitted to tell you. And you're just going to be like, that was a waste of time. Why did you spend all this time hiding this from me? You didn't need to hide it from me. You know, it's like, why did you think that you had to hide it from me? It's, you know, it's about trust here. Okay. And I feel like that's the disappointing part for you, is that, okay, this person didn't trust me enough. And, you know, I feel like how you find out about this is not really in the best way, perhaps. I mean, the Queen of Swords, she's not completely like emotionless. Like, she's still a queen. She still has emotions. She's like, I just get a lot of disappointment. You know, you're just disappointed when this truth comes out. And I don't feel like you're disappointed by the actual truth of it. I feel you're more disappointed that this person felt like they had to hide it from you. And like, you know, you're just feeling like they wasted a lot of time like hiding this from you when they should have been, you know, honest with you from the beginning. That's all I'm getting from this. Okay, let's see. What's sort of the advice here, you know? The advice, kind of your opportunity, what's going to lead to opportunities, what's restricting you, what you should embrace, what you should avoid. Cancer. Did that flip? No? It didn't? Okay. Opportunities for Cancer. What is going to lead to some opportunities here? Why are there things flipped up in here? Why are there many things flipped up in here? Holy shit. What the fuck? Why is there like half the deck is flipped up in here? Okay, weird. I only saw a few of them. There's still things flipped up here. There's still things like, what? What is this? Why is half the deck all upside down? Come on. Come on now. Get with the program here. Opportunities for Cancer. Yeah, okay. Again, the Seven of Swords. Yeah. Things that were hidden from you. All of this is leading to an opportunity for you. I mean, again, I feel like it's not what was hidden from you. It's just the fact that they hid it from you. And I feel like the energy I get from you is that you're like, well, you didn't need to hide this from me. This is something that you didn't need to hide from me. And you wasted all this time hiding it from me. And your opportunity here, again, is with this information. What is coming to light here? Something that was hidden from you. Something that you didn't know. Yeah, something that you didn't know. And something that kind of was preventing success here in whatever the situation was. You know? Because you didn't know. Like, somebody didn't take any action here. They didn't take any action to, you know, close out the cycle, to, you know, get success in the situation here, you know, and, you know, you didn't know about it. And now that it's come out, this is what's bringing in opportunities. I feel like if you were feeling like, why isn't things progressing the way that they should be, kind of thing, I feel like when this comes out, it's going to be like, oh, okay, that's why we've kind of been going around in circles here. That's why, you know, nothing has been really happening here, you know, because you didn't know something. I feel like there's no way, whatever this is, there's no way that you know what this is. You have no idea what it is. This person's been keeping this fucking secretive. It's raining outside, like really hard. Okay, just, you know, note. Yeah, this person's keeping this a secret from you. You know, they've been pretty good at hiding this from you. And when it comes out, you're just gonna be like, why? You didn't need to keep it from me. Alright, what's restricting you? What will cause restrictions for you this week, Cancer? That Seven of Swords just tells me, like, yeah, this is like, that is like sort of the main thing that's going on this week for you. Justice. You know, this is, try not to say I told you so, basically. You're gonna hold yourself back here. Yeah. With Death in reverse, this is like, you need to let go that this person did not share this with you. Okay, okay, what's said, it's done. They did it. Okay, they did it. They held on to this. They hid this from you for, I feel, however long, and you know, they just, this is why things are just going around in circles over and over again. You feel like, you know, it was a waste of time for them to be doing it like this. Try not to get into your sort of high horse here and be like, I told you so, you should have told me sooner, blah 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 blah. You know, let that shit go. Okay, it happened. Okay, it happened. They kept it from you. You can't change the past. Let that shit go. Otherwise, you know, that's how grudges are made. You know, that's how, you know, people, you know, keep these grudges. Why does this fucking card keep spinning? That's why, that's where grudges come from. You know, when people don't let shit go, try not to get on your high horse and be like, I was right, you were wrong, blah 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 blah. Yeah, you know, that's gonna hold you back. That's gonna restrict the situation here. Just don't get into that energy. So what should you embrace? Oh, yes, embrace the Nine of Pentacles. Something is flipped up in here. I want to know what it was. Can I find it? Yes, this King of Cups. Yeah, with the Four of Cups here. Okay, so what Spirit is saying here for you to embrace. So there's something here that you're not paying attention to, and I feel that's yourself. You're not paying attention to your wants, your needs. Embrace what you want, what you need out of this situation. You know, what is it that you want out of this situation? That's what you should be embracing, because I feel like you're not really paying too much attention to it. I feel like you're paying more attention to this person and what they're keeping from you and what that they kept from you. You know, you're more paying attention to your disappointment in the situation, and, you know, the fact that they omitted something from you, or the fact that they didn't tell you something. You know, yeah, you're not paying attention to what you should be paying attention to. You know, and this is from, you know, you have a dream, you have wishes, you have, you know, things that you want, and you stop paying attention to that. You stop paying attention to the things that you want. And Spirit is saying, pay attention to it now. Embrace it. Embrace the things that you want, the things that you want to do, you know, the things that you find joy in, the things that you like, you know, your wants, your needs. Embrace that. So what should you be avoiding this week, Cancer? What should you be avoiding this week, Cancer? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Whoa. Two of Cups in reverse and the Lovers. Okay. So there's a connection here that I feel you're in separation from. You're well, I wouldn't say separation. You can be in separation. I would say it's just more along the lines that you're not on good terms right now, or you're just not together. You know, you're not in a relationship with this person. The connection is there, you know, you feel it, you know, but things aren't moving. There's a lot of stagnant energy here. I feel like things haven't been really progressing here for some time. There is a energy here that it's slowly, somebody is slowly letting go of, you know, their toxic behavior, their hang-ups here. But you know, it's not happening anytime soon. Nothing is changing. Basically, nothing is changing in this. This isn't becoming this anytime soon. You know, there isn't this union happening anytime soon here, so avoid it, you know? Avoid getting stuck in your head with this. Avoid getting stuck in your head with this connection here. Focus on what you want, what makes you happy in the now, because this is not happening anytime soon. It's not happening this week. I mean, this is a weekly reading, so, you know, I feel this has to do with the disappointment and all of that. Yeah, just, you know, avoid this for now. I'm not saying forever. I'm just saying for now. Okay? All right. That's your reading, Cancer. Thanks for watching. If you like this reading, if you enjoyed it, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. Stay tuned. I will be doing the monthly May readings soon-ish. And yeah, so that's all I got. Good luck this week. Take care. And I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Leo, let's see what's going on for you this week. So what can you expect this week in the current energies? Let's get a few cards for you to see what's going on. Bendy deck. Bendy deck makes it look like I'm really good at shuffling when I'm not. It's an illusion. Because I'm not good at shuffling at all. Alright. Leo, what's going on for you this week? What's in the incoming energies for you? Alright. You got the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. Overall energy, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Moon. I like this one, this Moon, because the Cheshire Cat, his smile, the Moon is very small here. The energy's not good, but I like the card. The overall energy here for you, Leo, you're in the dark. You know, there's a lot of things that are hidden from you. I mean, this is the Moon. It's a very small little sliver. You aren't seeing barely anything, and there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of illusions in a situation here. It's very difficult for you to kind of figure out what is what here, and it's actually making you feel like you're wasting your time, you know, with this situation, because you have no idea what the fuck is going on. And you know, you feel like there's a lot of like cloak and mirrors going on here. You know, people, if it's a person, it's like somebody's not really being honest with you. You know, you can't tell, you know, what they really mean, how they're really feeling, you know, if what they say is what they mean. Like, there's just a lot of, you know, trickery kind of going on here. It's very confusing for you, and it's making you feel like this is a waste of my time, this is a waste of effort. And that's your overall energy, Leo, for this week. What's going on here? Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody here, possibly you, Leo, is feeling like they can't trust the situation. You know, like you're not trusting the situation, and why would you? Why would you with the Moon here? Why would you when somebody isn't really being truthful with you? They're not showing you the whole truth. They're omitting a lot of things here. So why would you trust the situation? You don't trust the situation here. You're keeping things to yourself. You know, if they're not sharing, you're not sharing. And it's leading to a lot of overthinking, a lot of confusion here for you. No truth is really coming out here. The truth is blocked here. You know, you want the truth. It's not coming out. It's just making you confused. That is, yeah, that's the energy for you this week, Leo. Yeah, it's not the best energy. So let's see, what's the kind of advice or guidance here that Spirit can give you. Like, what is leading to opportunities? What would be restricting you? What should you be embracing here? And what you should be avoiding? Okay, opportunities. What is leading to opportunities for you this week? You know, the good stuff, the good side. Oh, okay, 3 cards want to come out. All right, so we have 6 of Pentacles, Page of Cups in reverse, and the 10 of Swords. Okay. And the 9 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you've been thinking a lot about this situation. You know, it's been on your mind. And you're at the point of, like, kind of giving up, you know? You're just kind of like, you're almost at the point here of, I give up. You know, I don't need this shit. You know, what am I doing waiting around here? I mean, that's the overall energy here. And I feel like if you... How would I put this? I mean, it almost feels like, you know, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar here. It's like if you stay kind of in this generous, like if you keep kind of being sort of generous in the situation here, even though it's like, it seems to be like it's like the Page of Cups is like very sort of daydreamy, right? It's like, you know, if you keep like sort of giving into sort of fantasies, giving into these sort of daydreams and illusions here, you know, as long as you're getting over this pain here, because the 10 is the end of pain here. Like it is really giving up. It's like almost giving up on the illusion, giving up on the fantasy here. I guess that's how I can explain it here. You know, then you'll have more opportunities here. I feel like a lot of the smoke and mirrors, like whatever's going on, somebody's trying to make something look better than it maybe is. I don't know what's going on here, but you are suspicious, and I feel, you know, you have the right to be suspicious with all this energy here. And there is a fantasy, like energy here, and I feel like if you kind of end it, if you give up on the fantasy here, then you're gonna get opportunities. It's almost like being more real, but you know what I mean? Like it almost feels like you're holding on to a fantasy here, because I don't see a lot of realness here. I see a lot of smoke and mirrors, illusions, and it's like if you give that up, you know, if you end it and you give up the fantasy here, you know, get some things like sort of balance in your life here, then you're going to find some opportunities here, because, you know, this is an energy of giving all that up. Let's see what's restricting you, what's holding you back this week. Okay. Yeah, the Chariot and the 6 of Cups. And yes, this is more... Dude, don't tell me I'm lying or anything. Look, the 7 of Cups, more fucking illusions. More confusing energy. I fucking can't speak. More confusing energy here. That's what the 7 of Cups is. It's just a lot of confusion here. I mean, what's restricting you is, you know, this sort of the chaos here of something from your past, you know, something. There's something here that feels familiar. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I saw the 10 of Pentacles here. There is something here that is feeling very familiar, and I can see why, you know, why you're kind of hanging around here, because there is a familiarity to a lot of this with the 6 of Cups, with the 10 of Coins. There is something here that feels comfortable in a way. I don't know how to explain it. There's something here that feels comfortable, but it's stopping you. It's stopping you in your tracks, you know. It's putting you on the wrong path, you know. It's delaying things because there's so much confusion, so much fantasy, so much illusion going on here. Somebody is not being very truthful, and it's gonna hold you back. It's gonna hold you back if you continue to sort of hang around in this past illusions. You know, I mean, literally, this is card of restrictions, of holding you back. It's literally going to hold you back here. All right, so what should you be embracing then? Oh, yeah. I mean, I get that. Embrace that this isn't happening. The Hanged Man. I mean, I feel like you've been on the fence for a while about this, and I feel like you should embrace that. This, whatever this is, there's no union here. You can't be in union with someone or a situation who isn't being truthful with you, who isn't, you know, you can't be in union with a fantasy, okay? And I feel like that's what you need to embrace here. I mean, I do feel you've been on the fence here, but I feel like you've also, your eyes are opening up to a situation here. You know, the Two of Swords, this is about your eyes were closed and now they're opening, okay? You're starting to see what's going on here, and you're starting to see that you can't have a connection with something that is fantasy here. I almost feel like if this is a person, I feel like this person doesn't tell you anything. If, like, for example, I'm giving an example here. I'm not psychic, so I don't know if this is true, but this is what I feel. This is an example of a situation that to me fits this energy. This is somebody that you met online, and this is somebody who doesn't tell you anything. You only communicate with this person through text. They don't talk to you in voice. They don't share any pictures with you. They don't tell you shit. And, you know, it's confusing. You know, you can't tell what's a lie, what's not a lie. You know, that is the fantasy. You know, that is the illusion here. This person, you know, you ever see fucking 90 Day Fiance or whatever? Like, you know, there's always a guy on there who goes to fucking Russia or someplace, and he's never seen this, but like she sent him maybe like one picture or something, and that's all he's got to go on. They've never talked in voice chat. They never exchange emails or anything. They don't really know anything personally about each other or anything like that. And he goes off to fucking Russia to see this person. I mean, sometimes she's real, but I'm just saying here, that's the energy right now. The energy is before the guy goes off to Russia. Okay? Just embrace that there isn't a connection here. You can't have a connection with a fantasy. You can't have a connection with a dream. I'm sorry if I'm being very like blunt here, but I feel like I need to be because there's so much confusion here. And I feel like you're already suspicious anyways. You're already kind of like feeling like this is a waste of time. I'm just confirming things for you here through the energy. I'm not like just confirming what you already know, because I feel that. I see it here. You think it's a waste of time. You're already suspicious. You know, you already don't want to share things. So I'm just confirming some things for you. If you were on the fence, what is this energy on the fence? Yeah, you can't have a connection with a fantasy. All right. So what should you be avoiding? What should you be avoiding here? Let's see. What should Leo be avoiding here? I mean, that flipped up, sure. What should you be avoiding in this situation here for this week? Ace of Swords again. Ace of Swords, both in reverse. The Magician. This can be a very tricksy, trickster type of energy here. Avoid the lies. Avoid. This person is going to try to tell you things. You know, they're going to try to tell you things that aren't the truth. Okay? They're going to confuse you. You know, you're going to get in your head. You're going to overthink things. Try to avoid overthinking what this person tries to tell you, because I feel like the Magician can be a trickster, and I get that from this because I got that from the Moon card, a very tricksy energy here. I get it from the Magician here. This is a very tricksy person, and they're going to try to tell you. They're going to try to trick you into things to confuse you. avoid getting confused. You know, be practical. Be this king of pentacles. Stay practical, stay logical here, because I don't know who this person is. I'm not clarifying, but like, this person, in my gut, I don't feel like this person is good news. I don't think that they're like inherently bad person. I just don't feel like they have you, Leo, your best interest here. Because I don't know why they're acting this way. I don't know why there's so many illusions, but it's just the whole reading is covered in fantasy, illusions not being real. And you know, I mean, I can't deny it when I see it all. So, okay. All right, Leo, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. Sorry if like I'm very blunt here, but I'm just relaying to you what I see here. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, I don't know if you enjoyed it, but if you did, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. You know, that just helps me do more with the channel. Stay tuned. I will be doing the May monthly readings soon-ish, and so stay tuned for that. Yeah, so good luck with this situation and this person. I do hope that you come out of this unscathed. That you come out of it okay. And yeah, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Virgo, so this is going to be your weekly reading. So let's see what's going on for you this week. So we're just going to get a few cards to see what you can expect for this week, and then we'll go from there. What's going on for Virgo? They really want to shuffle. Jeez. All right, so we got 10 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Wands in reverse, 8 of Pentacles. Overall energy, we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Why am I drawing a blank on the 7 of Cups? Oh, okay. No, okay. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. All right. Virgo. Yeah, I don't really, okay. This overall energy here. I feel like this is your energy, Virgo. You are confused. There's some situation here this week that is going to leave you confused, dumbfounded. Confused in your options. I feel like you're gonna have a hard time trying to figure things out. If this is a person, you're gonna feel like there's mixed signals, and you're not gonna be quite sure what is going on, and sort of your reaction to the confusion basically is to run away. Your reaction is to exclude yourself from the situation. You're like, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation because I don't know what's going on. You're like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on, so I'm removing myself from the situation. I don't really know if that's a good thing or not. It can be. It might not be. What's going on for you this week? Again, 2 of Wands, you're not making a decision. Why? Because you're removing yourself from the situation. I mean, we already get that energy here. That makes sense why you're not going to be making a decision on what to do, because you're confused. You're very confused about a situation here. You don't know which way to go. You don't know which path to go here. And it has to do with a connection here. There's a connection here that isn't going right. I wouldn't say it's not going right. It's just there's something wrong with it. Like, obviously it's not all sunshine and rainbows right now in the connection here, and you're just you haven't decided on what to do with this connection that you've got here, And basically you're just kind of working on yourself. You know, you're working on trying to improve yourself. I feel like you're working on to improve yourself so that you can understand this confusion. I'm getting like kind of it bouncing off here. Like it's all connected, right? You're confused, so because you're confused, you exclude yourself. You know, you remove yourself from the situation. You remove yourself from the situation because you can't decide. What you can't decide is that you can't decide what to do about this connection here. So if you can't decide what to do about this connection here, then you're just going to work on yourself and try to be a better person. You know, just kind of whatever. Focus on work. You might even just try to distract yourself because you don't know what to do. I get a lot of I don't know what to do. It's all minor arcana though, so energy is, you know, fluid. You know, it can change. Something can change here that, you know, gives you some sort of clarity or something. So it's not all set in stone. It's just in the current energy, this is what's going on for you, Virgo. So let's see what the universe can tell you about your opportunities, your restrictions, what you should be embracing, and what you should be avoiding this week. It's basically giving you some guidance here. So we'll get some guidance here for you. All right, so what opportunities? What can you do to bring some opportunities here for you this week in this situation? Opportunities. I did, okay. Well, I saw that, but okay, I'm not going to say anything right now until I see what actually wants to come out. Okay. The Fool wants to come out. Something was flipped here. Okay, that was flipped. Three of Wands. Yeah, okay. Take some risks. And when you take some risks, especially on something that you've been eyeing for a while, I feel like, yeah, this is something that has, oh yeah, this is something that's been on your mind. Something that's been on your mind that you've been very conflicted with. I feel like you want to say something. There's something that you've had on your mind that you've been wanting to say for some time now. And, you know, you've just been kind of hanging back and just kind of watching, keeping an eye on things here. You know, almost like waiting for the opportunity, waiting for the right opportunity to say something here. Well, Spirit is saying, you know, fucking just go take a risk. You know, just jump off that ledge and go say it, because, you know, nothing's going to happen unless you know, take a risk here, unless you take a chance here, unless you know, jump off this cliff here and say it. Because that, I mean, that's what will lead you to an opportunity here. See, like I said, all of this is minor arcana. This is major arcana. This is a new beginning too. You know, the Fool is the start of a journey, the start, you know, of things to come. This, if you take a risk here, something that you've been kind of waiting for the right opportunity for, this is going to lead to some opportunities. So you're waiting for an opportunity, but if you take a risk, then you're making opportunities, you know, and you're making a new start for yourself. So what's going to hold you back? What is restricting you this week? I know you're undecisive. I mean, that's the thing, but you're undecisive, but you seem to know about something that you want to say that you've been kind of holding on to. Let's see, the Magician in reverse. So what's holding you back is yourself. You're holding yourself back. Yes, yourself, dude. Dude, these are two energies of feeling not very confident, you know, in yourself. This is low self-esteem. This is self-doubt. This is, you know, I can't do it. I don't think I have the strength to do it. You know, I'm scared. I don't know what to do here. It has to do with a connection, you know. There's a connection here that you are scared to make some sort of move in. But here's the thing. The Magician's here. The energy of the Magician is that it's all in your head. You do have the skills. You do have the confidence. You do have the ability to make things happen for yourself here. You know, you have that ability here. You have the inner strength within you. You just doubt yourself. You feel like you can't, and that is holding you back. And I know you're saying, Alice, no shit. Well, yes. I'm just saying what's here. I mean, I'm not saying this. The universe is telling you this. Like, I'm just relaying this to you. I know you already know this. I'm just confirming it for you, okay? Yes, this is what's holding you back. If you were wondering, if you're making excuses and thinking that there were other things, no, the universe is dead set telling you it's you. You are holding yourself back. In this situation, it's you. It's you, okay? So what should you be embracing? What should you embrace in this situation? What should you be embracing? I've seen some cards, but you know, I want a card to come out. Okay. 7 of Cups in reverse with Temperance in reverse. And the 8 of Wands in reverse. I feel like before... I feel like you've gotten over some heartache here. There was something that hurt you. Perhaps it was a breakup, a past breakup here, but you seem to have gotten over it. You know, you've gotten your independence back here. You're single, you're free from that. But you are delaying something here because it's like you feel like there may be some drama, that you maybe feel that, yeah, that things just aren't, yeah, it's drama. You're delaying something here because you feel like it would cause a lot of drama. And there's a lot of confusion around that. But Spirit is saying that you should embrace this. That you should embrace not the drama, but embrace sort of the not knowing what is what. I'm not entirely sure why, okay? I'm not clarifying. I'm just saying here that Spirit is almost telling you to embrace, embrace sort of the fantasy side of things. Like, you know, not everything has to be rooted or grounded in reality. You know, sometimes it's nice to have dreams and to have fantasies and to kind of think of the what if, you know? And that's kind of what I feel here, that Spirit is like, embrace the what if. What could happen? What would happen if you took a chance here, right? And Spirit is like, yeah, you know, really think about that. What would happen? Like, what if? What if you said something that you wanted to say? What if you did something that you were afraid to do here? What if, you know, embrace that. Embrace this sort of the fantasy here, because like you feel like it's gonna end, you know, that it would be dramatic, you know, that it would shake everything up here. But is that necessarily a bad thing? Maybe it's a good thing, you know? Maybe things do need to be shaken up. Maybe that's the only way for you to start something, for things to move forward, is if you shake things up, you know? Instead of just being in the same stuck energy here of, I can't do this. So that's what you should be embracing. So what should you be avoiding? What should you be avoiding? Yeah, if that card comes out, I'll talk about it, but it's just stuck energy. What should you be avoiding? Yes, Judgment, Knight of Wands, and oh, Knight of Swords. So, okay. So you feel like you don't have a lot of experience here. It's like you feel like you don't have the experience here and to make things right, because there's something that's not right here. Obviously, the ten of teacups, the 10 of cups in reverse. The connection here, this relationship isn't right here, and you feel like you don't have the experience to make it right. So you know you're trying to like. You're trying to let go of you know, see, like this energy here is like you're trying to kind of let go of saying toxic things, okay? Being toxic in a way that is like not very productive. And you know, that is good, but I feel like spirit is a, you know, I know it feels kind of contradictory because spirit is like, you should take a chance. You should take a chance to get opportunities here. But also, spirit is like avoid. There's a reason why these both came out together. If they came out separately, then it would be something else. But they came out together, and this is about avoiding being left behind. Avoid doing actions that will make you get left behind. Avoid saying things impulsively, you know, doing things impulsively, being so tunnel visioned on things, being so tunnel visioned even on like your fears, you know, on trying to get past your fears that you end up missing out. That's what this is. I feel like the magician here is attached to the devil here. You know, you're trying to be a better person. I feel that here with the 8 of Pentacles. You're trying to be a better person, but here spirit is saying that if you focus too much on that, you know, if you put too much focus on that and only those actions, then what you're doing is that you're kind of missing out. You know, you're leaving yourself out behind here, that you are missing out on this connection because you're putting too much focus on yourself, and you've removed yourself from the situation. Now I'm going to say, if this is a person, it's a person, there's a relationship here. The other person here, if you remove yourself from this situation, this person might feel like this is over and they might move on while you're trying to better yourself. You're trying to get yourself ready here. You know, you're going to end up missing out because you're being too focused on yourself and you're not including this person in, you know, the process here. They don't know what's going on because you've removed yourself from the situation. They have no idea. So instead of removing yourself from this situation, here again, 7 of Cups, embrace it. Embrace the fantasy. Embrace the confusion here and just kind of go for something here. Anything. I feel like this is anything. I feel like this is go for something, anything. Just don't run away. Don't exclude yourself because, you know, when you do that, your actions are going to lead to you missing out. Okay? That's what's there. I'm reading it like a fucking book. I didn't write the book. The book wrote itself. All right, Virgo, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, I appreciate it. If you could like and or subscribe, that just helps me do more with the channel. Stay tuned. Soon I will be doing the monthly readings for May. Those will be coming up sometime this week, likely, very likely. Yeah, so good luck with the situation here and everything with this week, and take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on for you this week. Let me move that. So let's see what you can expect this week. We're gonna get a few cards here, see what's going on, and then we'll find out, you know, what you can kind of do about it, possibly. So Libra. This deck makes it look like I'm such a good shuffler. I'm not. It just makes it look like I am. I'm not. I suck. Alright, Libra, what's going on? I don't know why saltwater taffy just pops into my head. I haven't thought about saltwater taffy in like fucking forever. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? I have no idea what is going on. I know that card wants to. Okay, fine. Libra. What is this? Oh, Temptation in reverse. That's the devil card in this deck. Strength in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Bottom energy, we have the Sun in reverse, and Six of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Libra. So I feel your overall energy here. There's something in your life that is kind of imbalanced right now. You know, something that isn't really making you quite happy. I mean, it's all unhappiness here. There's just something in your life that's not very balanced right now, and it's making you kind of upset. Not upset, unhappy. You're discontent. Okay? So it can do with this situation here. So what's going on? I feel like you're having I can't tell if this is your energy or not, Libra. There's somebody here who feels inadequate, okay? Somebody here who feels like they can't do what they should be doing. Does that make sense? Like there's something that they feel like they should be doing, but they can't do it. You know, they don't, you know, they're kind of afraid to do it, you know, for whatever reason. You know, yeah, I mean, there's somebody here who's just not feeling very confident, you know, in themselves. They feel exposed in a way. I feel like it can be because they've gotten through something. You know, they've let something go that was kind of holding them back. This could be a toxic relationship, somebody toxic around them, that, you know, that they've kind of put their foot down and is like, you know, I've had enough of this. It can be that. So if this is you, that can be your energy here. But I feel like, you know, it's still around. So it's like trying to avoid it and trying to get it, you know, trying to ignore this sort of toxic energy here, but it's still hovering around, which is kind of making this person feel, you know, vulnerable. You know, they kind of feel a little, I want to say frail, but it's not really frail. It's kind of weak, you know, feeling weak here because this energy is still around. It's like they've conquered most of it, but it's like the monkey isn't completely off their back yet. And it's also causing them, you know, to feel unfocused, you know, feeling like you can't focus on things. Like it's hard to focus on tasks, you know, because this monkey is kind of hanging around still. It's like it's mostly beat, but it's like it's still just there. So I mean, this is probably your energy, Libra. And I feel like this is what's making you unhappy, you know, because this is the whole thing that's making you unhappy. This devil. The devil's not completely gone, and you know, you haven't gotten rid of it completely yet, and you know, it's just making it really hard for you to focus. So let's see what the universe has to say about what are your opportunities, what's restricting you this week, what you should be embracing and what you should be avoiding. Libra. What are your opportunities this week? Okay, 10 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Chariot in reverse. So yes, you feel you're feeling like things are a little out of control, that they're out of control and that you have no control over it. Okay, but I mean, there's still things that are comfortable. Okay, things that bring you security, things that are familiar, and you should really, you know, this is where you should kind of put your energy to this week if you want to have opportunities. This can even just be spending time with your family, spending time with people that, you know, you're really close to, or just, you know, creature comforts, you know, spending time at home, if you know, if that's, you know, where you feel comfortable, or whatever, wherever or whatever feels like home to you. I feel like that is where you're going to find some opportunities for you, because it feels like the world is against you a little bit here. You know, things are kind of chaotic, things are kind of going a little bit all over the place. You know, maybe you're feeling like bad luck is happening here, and you know, you're gonna get your opportunities if you stick around things that make you feel comfortable, that make you feel safe and familiar. So what are your restrictions? Okay, these flopped out. The King of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands. I feel like these are people. There's a person here that is restricting you. It almost feels, you know what this feels like? This just feels like somebody who's being a big baby to you. You know, somebody who's whining to you. Somebody who just is like being whining, and like, you know, they're trying to start something with you here. You know, they're telling you things, and they're just kind of, you know, just making excuses, being a big baby about things here. And you know, it's because, you know, it's because they got some hurt feelings. Basically, I feel like you might have put them in their place a bit here. You might have gave them some tough love here, because there's some sort of pain and suffering that you kind of want to get over with, get done here. You know, wanting to start new, wanting to have some new feelings, or maybe you just have new feelings and emotions about the situation. These don't have to be good feelings. These could be feelings of, oh my gosh, like this, like I feel like, you know, this is over. I feel like this is annoying or whatever. This is restricting you. This person here, this whiny excuse energy here, is going to restrict you. Get away from this shit. I feel like this is the devil. Like the devil in reverse. I feel like this is the energy that you're trying to get away from, the toxic energy that you have mostly gotten over. I mean, I even see it here, like with the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords. You've pretty much gotten over this energy here, but it's still hanging around you, and it's holding you back. So, I mean, I don't know what you can do about that, but I mean, that's what's holding you back this week. So, what should you be embracing? What should you be embracing? The Magician in reverse and the Ten of Wands. I feel like you should embrace that you can't, you know, you can't do everything. You know, I feel like you may feel overwhelmed with burdens here. Especially if a lot of it just seems like, you know, excuses, you know, assumptions, excuses, excuse machine. You know, might even feel like you're not very free. You know, you're not free of all the excuses and everything here. You know, they just feel like problems, burdens on you. I mean, just embrace that, you know, you can't really fix everything. You know, you can't do everything. You know, there's a lot that you can do, but you're not able to do everything, you know, and maybe you need to embrace that, Libra, that, you know, you can't do everything for yourself, or you can't do everything yourself. And, you know, sometimes that's important, you know, to realize that. So what should you be avoiding this week? What should you be avoiding this week? Yeah, Nine of Wands in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you really shouldn't be giving up here. Even if you feel like you're not really getting what you deserve, you know, there's an entitled energy here coming from you, that, you know, you feel like you don't deserve this. And I mean, but you should avoid, like, don't give up. Like, that's what this is. Like avoid giving up, you know. If you feel like, you know, this is a struggle and like you're really struggling here, I mean, you know, try to just kind of surround yourself around things that are familiar, things that make you feel comfortable, and you're going to find some opportunities here. You know, just, you know, don't give up, basically. I know that sounds so like cliche, you know, hang in there, don't give up. But I mean, that's what the universe is saying. So, I mean, that's what's here. And that's, you know, I'm just going to relay that message to you. All right, Libra. So that's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful or entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. I'll be doing the monthly May reading soon, so look out for that. Yeah, good luck and take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, Scorpio. So let's see what's going on for you this week. So let's just see what you can expect this week, and then we'll go from there. So what can Scorpio expect this week? So what's going on for Scorpio? I can make this brighter. Can I? Yeah, it's a little better. All right. Okay, well, yeah, okay, these all want to come out. So, what is this? 6 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles in reverse, that's the Devil in reverse, and the Magician in reverse. These all want to come out, so we'll get them. Overall energy, we've got the 8 of Swords crossed by the Emperor. Okay, Scorpio. Your overall energy here. I feel this is your energy. There's a situation here that you want to have control in. I feel it's more along the lines of like you want to take the lead in this situation here, but it's kind of like you're trying to figure out how you may feel even a little restricted, or you think that you're restricted in what you can do. I just feel like you want to take the lead in a situation here, but you know, you just kind of, you think that you can't. You know, you're in your head about it, you're thinking about it, and you think that there isn't really a way for you to kind of regain control in this situation. But why is she okay here? Yeah, so yeah, you can't really regain control in this situation, but you know, it's all in your head. I think that if you really, like, you know, whatever you feel you think that is restricting you, it's just something that's in your head, that you can take back control here. So what's going on for you this week? There's some reminiscing here, something from the past. You may be feeling a little nostalgic for something here. These 3 cards are together here, so there is whatever you're feeling nostalgic for. I feel like this is something that I almost feel like you've kind of put it in the past, like you've kind of blocked yourself off from it. So you've kind of, this is something that it's not a bad thing. It's just something that you kind of were blocking yourself from thinking about, you know, from being in these, like something from possibly your childhood, just something from your past that you have kind of blocked from memory. I feel like you blocked it from your memory because it was something that might have been toxic that you had, you know, to get through. And so you're like, yeah, I don't want to think about that anymore. It doesn't have to be childhood. It can just be like a past relationship or something that, you know, you haven't really thought about lately because, you know, it was tough and you had to get through it, and because it was holding you back. You know, there's something toxic about it that you had to get through here. Something that made you feel, you know, less confident, something that affected your self-esteem here. So I just feel like there's some memories coming back about this, although I don't feel like you're stuck in the past here. It's just this week, these things might be coming up for you, something from the past that you kind of have blocked here, or you thought that you'd blocked that you hadn't really thought about for a while here. I feel like this is the mental block here of why you feel like you want to take control of a situation, and why it's kind of like why you think that you're restricted, because it's something like you're being reminded something from the past. The current situation here may remind you of something that happened before, and that may be why you feel, or you think that, you know, you can't do anything, that you can't regain control in this situation. But I'm telling you, this is just in your head. You can. It's not the same. I don't feel it's the same. It just reminds you of something. So let's see here. We're gonna find out sort of the advice here for you this week. Like, where are your what would bring you opportunities? What's restricting you this week in this situation? What you should embrace, you know, what you should avoid. So let's see. Opportunities. What can you do to get opportunities? Okay. So we have the Ten of Cups here, crossed by the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like you've had some sudden sort of, like, recently a tower has happened here. Recently you may have thought that something to do with your security had been sort of in jeopardy, or you've had a new perspective on something that you felt was, you know, very comfortable, very familiar here, but turned out it wasn't. Again, I said that doesn't have to be about your childhood. It can be something about your childhood that, you know, something, a family secret. This feels like a family secret that has come to light, something that you didn't know about the past, about your family, could have came and shocked you and kind of caused you to emotionally withdraw here. If it's not a family thing, I mean, it can be a relationship or just a way of life here that has been shaken up here, you know, that you've had a new sort of perspective on it now, and it seems that it's caused you to withdraw emotionally here. But Spirit is saying that, you know, if you find this happiness, find what makes you feel emotionally fulfilled. I mean, you know, find the people around you that make you happy, that bring that joy in your life, and that's going to bring you some opportunity here, in some way this week. So what's restricting you this week, Scorpio? What would be restricting you this week? Okay. Me and shuffling, apparently. Half the deck falling on the ground. Okay. Okay, Nine of Pentacles out of all of that. And then we have the Two of Cups. So there was, I feel like there was a friendship, or somebody, yeah, there was a friendship here that, there was a separation here with a friend. Again, the Emperor shows up again here. You know, this was something that you had control over. I feel like you're the one who initiated the separation here. I don't feel like it was the other way around, Scorpio. I feel like you're the one who decided to cut things off with this person here, which has led to you, you know, feeling your independence, feeling free, feeling, you know, I get to do now whatever the fuck I want to do. Just be wary here that, you know, this may be restricting you. I feel like this is okay, you know, for some time, but just be wary that it is holding you back a little here. I feel it's because these are similar energies, but they're different, right? The Nine of Pentacles here is more about material things, you know, doing the things that you want to do, like hobbies and interests, you know, things like that, even in a sexual nature here. This is the more casual card, okay? You know, the more casual energy here, and that can restrict you because this is about like really, you know, feeling joy, you know, really actually being content and happy with what is around you. So that's actually going to open up more opportunities than just kind of enjoying yourself and your pleasures of life and all that, because while it's fine, it is restricting you just this week. Just, you know, keep that in mind. Things that you should be embracing. Oh, okay, we have 2. Yeah, I mean, 3 of Swords in reverse and Judgment. And then underneath here we have the 4 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like with the 4 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords in reverse, that, so there's some, you know, there's something here that has caused you some suffering and pain, but I feel you're coping with it. You know, you're coping with it, but it's not, you're not quite healed, okay? You know, you're just kind of like, if somebody asks you like, are you okay, you're gonna say I'm fine, and like on the surface you look okay, but you're still dealing with the pain here. And I see that here, you're still dealing with the pain here, and you should there's something here, the pain here is something that you feel you should embrace. You know, I'm not saying embrace the pain exactly here, it's more about embrace that this was supposed to happen, okay? The pain that you're feeling here is something that is leading you to some sort of realization here, like how do I want to say this? I mean, it's like, yeah, I mean, it's like that. It's like you've realized something through this pain, and I feel that's what you need to embrace. Like, not just the pain, but like really think about what are you kind of learning from this pain? Like, what has opened your eyes because you've gone through this heartache here, these hurt feelings here. I feel like this has to do with this past. No, not exactly with the past. I feel like whatever the situation that's going on here, your current situation, Scorpio, it's reminding you of something from the past here. And, you know, something from the past that probably was quite painful. I feel, you know, when you try to get rid of toxicity, when somebody makes you feel less than yourself, you know, making, you know, kind of you know, like makes you doubt yourself, you know, doubt how you thought about things, doubt your judgment, right? Judgment here. I feel like Spirit is like, you know, embrace this, embrace the pain here that has come back around, because I feel it's coming back around again. You're thinking about the past here, you're thinking about past pain. Embrace that and learn from it. So what should you be avoiding this week, Scorpio? Why is this taking so long? The other ones just wanted to fall out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I guess it goes this way. 10 of Wands with King of Pentacles. That's interesting. See, there's a lot of pentacles on this side here for you. The Wheel of Fortune. So I feel this King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles is somebody who's very stable, who's very secure, somebody who's very focused on material things, somebody who's very focused on things that have value, that, you know, on money even. And I feel with the Wheel of Fortune, like, I feel like your fortune has changed. I feel like things have changed for you, especially in your life, in your daily life here. I feel like you've become perhaps more responsible, or you've gotten more responsibilities in your life, and you know, it's caused you to feel more weight on your shoulders here. I mean, the 10 of Wands can also be about having more responsibilities as well, and I feel like basically what Spirit wants you to avoid is biting off more than you can chew. Okay, avoid taking on more than you can handle, because I feel like things are changing for you in your life, in your daily life, that are allowing you to be more responsible, okay, to take on more responsibilities. This is more in a material sense. So, you know, if somebody asks you to do something, or, you know, like a side job, or like, hey, can you help me out with this project? You know, these are like things, right? Things. So I mean, it can even be about like a relationship, you know, taking on relationships, um, in a way. I feel it's more about things though, interests, hobbies, projects, things like that. I mean, it goes along here with the restricting, like things being restricting, you know, and you can enjoy yourself, you can enjoy your pleasures, but try not to take on too much. When I talk about relationships, this is like casual relationships, okay? Like, try not to take on too many casual relationships, you know, flings, one night stands, or whatever, because it's just going to hold you back, you know, and yeah. And that's here. It's like more focus on more quality over quantity here, basically, and that's gonna open opportunities if you focus more on the quality versus the quantity. I mean that just kind of goes for everything here. All right, Scorpio, so that's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful or just entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. It just helps me do more with the channel. I will be doing the May monthly readings soonish, probably this week, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, that's all. That's all. So take care and good luck, and I will talk to you later. Bye. All right, Sagittarius, this is going to be your weekly reading, so let's find out what's going on for you this week. So let's see what's going on for Sagittarius. So I'm going to pull a few cards here just to kind of see what's going on throughout the week, and then we'll get some more sort of advice and guidance type of cards here. Yeah, I want to get like one really good shuffle in here. That was not a really good shuffle. One more. Look. Such a bendy deck. That's why I can do the bridge shuffle, sort of. But other than that, no. Alright, what's going on for you, Sagittarius, this week? In the current energies, what's going on? Oh. Alright, so we have the Chariot in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords. Right? Yeah, Seven of Swords. The Five of Swords. Okay. Interesting. And bottom deck, we have the King of Swords in reverse with the Ace of Swords. A lot of swords. That's interesting. I always like to kind of look under the swords because, especially an Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is like having some realization. I'm like, realization about what? Ooh, feelings. Feelings. Oh, feelings. There was a separation here, and you know, coming to terms with that separation and how you feel about that separation here. There's going to be some realizations here that you're dealing. This is your overall energy, having some realizations about how you feel about a separation here that has happened, which is leading to this King of Swords in reverse. Now the King of Swords in reverse is somebody who you can be a little too smart for your own good. Okay, sorry. So yeah, the King of Swords here. So there's a realization about how you feel about a separation here. And honestly, the realization is making you feel a little cold, a little detached. Just be careful because this energy can bleed towards other people. So what I mean is this separation here, I feel that it may, how you feel about it, you know, this sort of I don't care attitude, because the King of Swords doesn't have a lot of cups in him. He doesn't have a lot of feelings. He can be quite cold and detached here. He can even have a little bit of an ego, you know, think that he knows best here, and it can come off as uncaring. And while I feel that this realization might be because of the separation here, you know, being a little bit of a grumpy pants, a little bit, just be careful that this doesn't like bleed into your other connections. You know, somebody who has nothing to do with this Two of Cups here in reverse, that has nothing to do with the separation. yeah, just try not to like bite their heads off, or come across as like that you don't care or something like that, because there is a bit of an energy there that that could happen here. So what's going on for you? The Chariot, the Seven of Swords, and the Five of Swords. This is that. The Five of Swords here. This is why I was like, ooh, because it goes with the King of Swords in reverse. I keep wanting to say Spears. Swords of in reverse. That sort of cold energy, yeah. So this, you might say something that's a little mean. You might do something that's a little meaner than you intend to. Like, I'll just say it doesn't feel like you're not mad at the people around you. You're mad at that connection, that separation there. And but you may be taking it out on other people in different ways here, possibly. I mean, that's one sort of side here. I do feel that you are getting away from this situation, though. You're trying to get a new perspective here. You're trying to get away from here, but the problem is that you feel a little stuck. It might not actually be as easy as you think it would be. Trying to sort of move forward, move away from the drama here. I feel like the drama might kind of suck you back in here, and that's where this is coming from, this Five of Swords energy with the King of Swords here. I feel like you're not quite out of the waters yet, out of the choppy waters here this week. I feel it's almost like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. So like you're slowly making progress here, but you can't move as fast as you would like to move. And it's a slow moving process, and it's like there's an energy that's kind of chasing you behind that every once in a while you have to turn around and be like, fuck you, like, go away. Like there's that energy. But the thing is, there are other energies around you that hear it too and wonder, oh, do you mean for me to fuck off? And then it's kind of like then it gets really mixed up in here. So yeah, I'm just saying for this week, just be wary of where you're putting this cold detached energy. Just be wary of that, because you might even self-sabotage yourself a little bit here by blowing up at somebody who you didn't mean to blow up at. And when I say blow up, I don't really think that there's not an explosive energy. It's just a coldness. Okay, there's just a coldness, like pulling your feelings and emotions away from other people here. Okay, I mean, I feel like that's going to pop up in the other part of the reading, but let's see here. So Sagittarius, so let's see what's going on for you. Where are your opportunities, what is restricting you, and what you should embrace and what you should avoid. So it's a little bit of sort of guidance and advice here for this week, and with the situation that's going on here for you. All right. So, opportunities. What can you do to bring new opportunities, positive opportunities towards you this week? So, what type of energy would bring you opportunities? Okay, Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like this is gonna happen either way, but yeah, okay. So where is this coming from? So the Knight of Swords, this energy is somebody who kind of puts their foot in their mouth, kind of just says things without even really thinking about it. I feel like, yeah, I mean, sometimes this is a good thing. Sometimes just saying the first thing that comes to your mind without like thinking too much about, like, without, if you don't think enough to hesitate, right? So like there's this energy here of hesitation, and I feel like it's like you're deciding not to hesitate, because if you hesitate, then you might not say it. And I feel like, you're just not, that's not coming into play here. You're like, well, I'm not going to hesitate here. I'm just going to say what I think, and, just say what you think. And that actually is going to bring in new opportunities. Sometimes that happens, sometimes like when you get into your head too much and you think about, oh, what would I say? What should I say? And you never really say it, or it doesn't come out the same way. But then like, if you just say something out of the blue, then sometimes you get really surprised by the response that you get from people. I mean, it can go in a negative way. You could say something and the response that you get back is not really what you wanted, but you know, sometimes it's very surprising. Sometimes you just say something and you don't even really think about it, and then, you know, the response back is like, whoa, like, okay. You know, I was just kind of like, I wasn't really thinking about what I said, but you know, I'm kind of glad that I said it. Yeah, I mean, this is, you know, there's delays. You know, this is from the hesitating, and I feel like it's like you're not hesitating is because honestly, it's almost like there's a lot of stuff that's been happening in your life, you know, recently here, and I feel like, you know, this is after you've taken some time. You know, you've taken time to be alone, and now, you know, now it's like almost you've come back to your daily life, and you know, you're like, okay, I'm not gonna hesitate anymore. I'm just gonna say what I want to say. Just be wary about the impulsiveness here. Again, just be wary of, because there's a lot of swords here. There aren't a lot of feelings, so just be kind of wary how it comes across. You know, it can come across as, you know, unfeeling. You know, it can come across as kind of mean sometimes. You know, careful with this Five of Swords. So what is restricting you this week, Sagittarius? What would be restricting you this week? Or what, yeah, what is I knew it. Again, see, this is it. This is the Five of Swords. This is the visual, okay, for the Five of Swords. This is, you know, saying things, you know, that can be a little mean, a little insulting. You know, this is self-serving energy. You know, this is like, I don't really give a shit. I don't give a shit what I say. I don't give a shit what happens to you. I'm going to say it anyways. Just be careful, you know, because it will restrict you. It will restrict you from opportunities. So there's a difference here. Okay, let's look here. Justice here. So the bottom deck here, you know, the reason why you're saying this is because you feel like you're right, and you probably are. Yeah, you know, that you've been hurt here, and you want to make things right for yourself. Okay, you want to make things right for yourself. You know, you want to put balance back in your life here. So there's a little bit of self-serving energy here. Just, you know, be careful because it will restrict you this week. Whereas these are two different energies, very similar but different. When you say things and it comes from a place of, I don't care what happens to like these people here, you know, I'm taking all the swords, I don't give a shit if you need these to sell, to feed your family or whatever, you know, I feel like my interests are better, you know, I need these more than you guys need them, and you know, I want to win, and I'm going to do whatever it takes to win, right? Because you think you're in the right, you know. Just be careful because you might get karma coming back on you too. And then there's also that with this Justice card. Now here, this is a bit different. You know, this is just not hesitating and just saying things. Be careful because these energies can blend together. You know, you could say things without thinking that could be self-serving. You know, that can lead you to restricting yourself. But then you could also say things that, you know, you might get a surprising response back. So yeah, I mean, I don't even know how you would navigate that, to be honest, but because they're very similar, and I honestly feel like what's going to happen is both is going to happen. You're probably just going to blurt out things, and sometimes you'll be pleasantly surprised, and then sometimes it's just going to fucking blow up in your face a little bit here. So, yeah. That's your week, okay? So what should you be embracing this week, Sagittarius? What should you be embracing? So many swords. What? Four of Pentacles. Alright. Alright, so Four of Pentacles here in reverse. And we have the Sun card. What you should be embracing here. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you something. You don't have to listen to me. I'm just relaying the energy here. This is my blocked card, okay? This is the card that comes to me when somebody has blocked somebody here, okay? This, you know, these cards here, these cards here is about, you know, a connection here that isn't, you know, there's a connection here. I don't know what's going on here, you know. There's somebody here, you know, that was quite open here, and there's a connection here, a connection that is quite, you know, how would I put this, important, I guess, a deep connection here, but it's like it's not making you happy, you know, it's not making you happy, and you're not happy here. And the what you should embrace here is kind of, you know, closing yourself off to this, closing yourself off to this connection, which I feel is really weird. I don't know why spirit would be saying this, but there's a reason. There's a reason for this. There's a reason to kind of, whatever connection here that is not making you very happy. You know, this is a, you know, the lovers is somebody you know, it's like you don't understand why you like something or why you love something. You just do. That's what the lovers represents here. So that's a connection. So that type of connection here, that sort of, you know, important connection here, you know, has led to your unhappiness. And spirit here is saying that you should embrace, you know, blocking it, you know, leaving it alone. It's weird. What should you be avoiding this week? I mean, it's for the week, so I guess maybe it's just for the week. Yeah, you should avoid... wait, where is this going? Okay, the Chariot in reverse. Okay, there it is. The Chariot in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, Seven of Wands. There's something that you're fighting for. There's something that you want that you don't have. You're fighting for something that you feel that you deserve, okay? There's something here that you feel that you deserve and you're fighting for it, but you feel, you know, like it's not moving fast enough for you. You know, what you should avoid here is kind of kicking it aside because it's not moving fast enough for you. Just because something isn't moving as fast as you would like it to move doesn't mean that you should kind of kick it to the curb, okay? So that, I mean, that's just, you know, this is kind of the advice portion here. There's there's like, block one thing, but don't block another thing. Don't block whatever you feel is not moving fast enough for you, because you feel like, you know, you're trying to fight for this. I feel like you've taken risks here. You've taken chances here. You know, you've taken chances. You're fighting for this. It's something that you want. It's something that you almost feel like you deserve in a way, but, you know, it's not moving as fast as you'd like it to move. But that's because of this energy here, because of the situation here. And I feel it has to do with that lover situation, with that Two of Cups situation. I feel like it has to do with that, and that's why this is moving quite slowly. It's a slow process to kind of, you know, get away from that situation here, and, you know, you could just shoot yourself in the foot and make it be an even longer process here. So I feel like that's why the advice here is to just kind of block it off, so that, you know, things could move a little faster here, but like also, you know, don't just get rid of something just because it's not moving fast enough. When I say get rid of it, it's not like you would actually get rid of it here. This is in reverse. It's just kind of like, it's like almost like, okay, I'm not really going to, like, you know, deal with this right now because it's not moving fast enough for me. Maybe I'll come to it later. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what you should avoid. Okay, Sagittarius, that's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this reading or you found it entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. I'll be doing the monthly May readings soon, so probably this week I'll get started on those, so there's something to look forward to. Yeah, so good luck, take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. All right, Capricorn. So let's see what's going on for you this week. What's going on for Capricorn this week? So we're going to get just, we're going to get 3 cards here. See what's kind of going on. And then we'll go from there. So what's going on for Capricorn this week? Okay, so we have the 8 of Swords, we have the World in reverse, and the 2 of Cups. Okay, bottom energy here, we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and we have the King of Cups. Okay, Capricorn, so your energy here, your overall energy here is, I feel like you have some feelings here that you're keeping to yourself about a situation. I feel like you're in control though. You're in control of your feelings. I feel that you are trying to understand, your feelings and be understanding in the situation here. And I feel that's why you're not really communicating. I feel like you're not putting your energy towards a situation here because, you want to stay in control of your feelings here. And it's like almost like you understand like that probably not communicating is probably the best for all parties. Because the King of Cups is somebody who, wants everybody to feel good. It's a people pleaser type of energy. You want to make sure that everybody else is fine here, and it almost feels like you're not communicating because you kind of want to keep that peace a little bit here. And that's your energy, your overall energy for the week. What's going on for you? There's something here that hasn't finished. There's some sort of repeating cycle here that you can't get out of your head. I feel like there was a separation here, or a disconnect here from someone that I just feel like you go over it again and again in your head. What happened here, the separation here. This is something that you play over and over and over again in your head, and that's playing out this week here for you. It's just over and over and over in your head here, and you're not going to close out a cycle by just repeating it again and again. About this, the separation here. But you feel like it's best not to communicate. So you're just kind of stuck in your head. All right, so let's see where are your opportunities this week. Where are your restrictions, what you should embrace and what you should avoid. Basically, the advice and guidance for you this week, Capricorn. So what are your opportunities? So what energy leads you to opportunities this week? Sorry, I got distracted. I heard a noise. Those aren't the cards. I know they're not. Okay, there we go. Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This is all about taking care of yourself, okay? Focusing on you, focusing on yourself, maturing, growing up, being... And I feel like with the King of Cups here, I get kind of a similar energy that you're trying to be understanding, okay? And I feel like if you continue to kind of focus on taking care of yourself and being understanding to other people, and this is another sort of people-pleasing type of energy here, that opportunities will show up. So this is coming from because you've realized something here. There was something here that happened. I feel it has to do with this Two of Cups here. There was a mistake I feel, you know, this is kind of, I fucked up a little bit here. It's like I fucked up, and you know, there are feelings here and revelations, you know, having these deep feelings here for possibly for this Two of Cups person or somebody new. I mean, I don't know, but it's led to, it can be that you know, you fucked up and you've gotten some new feelings about the situation here, and those new feelings have led to some epiphanies, some revelations here, you know, that has you growing up. Basically, you're growing up here, and you know, you're focusing more inwardly on yourself. So what are your restrictions this week? What is restricting you this week? Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Eight of Wands. I feel like if you try to rush things, if you try to rush your own personal growth, that's, you know, going to restrict you. These two cards, you know, kind of are connected here, and I feel like it's like now that you've had these revelations, you know, that you're like, okay, I had a revelation, you know, now I feel better, now I've grown up a bit. And just be careful that, you know, you don't try to rush it, you know, try to take shortcuts here. I mean, growing yourself, you know, like self-improvement, you know, takes time. And I feel like you may be tempted to try to rush through it, you know, try, now that you've kind of seen the light a little bit, like you've gotten some revelation, you're like, okay, you know, now I want to really hurry and get through it. Yeah, I would avoid doing that, because it's just going to hold you back. You know, do it properly the first time around, because then you might have to repeat it if you try to rush through this a little bit. Okay, so what should you be embracing this week, Capricorn? Oh, okay, communication. Communication with somebody in particular. This is with a Queen of Wands. This is somebody who you are attracted to. I feel here that there was a stalemate here. There might have been this I feel might have had to do with the Two of Cups, a separation here. This is somebody who, I feel like one person wanted to stay in the connection, maybe the other person didn't. I feel like probably you wanted to stay in the connection. This is somebody who doesn't want to be free, doesn't want to be single here. And I feel like there was a bit of a stalemate. And so like this person here, you know, this is somebody who you're attracted to. This, you know, this is somebody who, you know, is quite confident in themselves, but they may be a bit superficial. This could be a fire sign. This could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo here. That, you know, it's saying to, you know, embrace, you know, communication. Now, I'm curious about this, because here you don't want to. You want to kind of keep things as they are, you know, in order to kind of, you know, kind of make everybody happy here. You are, you know, you're not communicating here. But here, Spirit is saying to do the opposite. The Spirit is saying here that maybe you should communicate with somebody. I don't know if it's this person, but probably. I'm curious what the next card is up here. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's almost like communicate in a way that's like, you know, doing it in your way. You know, don't even care, like don't care about what it is that other people want. It's like, do it your way. This is a bit of a selfish, immature energy though, but Spirit is kind of being here like, embrace this. It's very odd of Spirit. All right, so what should you be avoiding? What should you be avoiding, Capricorn? Okay, that wants to come out. You should be, okay, Four of Swords And the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel that you've been feeling stuck lately. Yeah, there's heartache here. You know, there's heartache here that you haven't really been healing, and it's been causing you to feel stuck here, you know. But the thing is that not doing anything, you know, can be an opportunity here, you know, an opportunity for growth, you know. I mean, this is a natural occurring sort of opportunity. It's like not even realizing that, you know, you haven't been going anywhere, you haven't been moving forward, but while you haven't been moving forward, you know, some organically an opportunity here has presented itself. But if you stay silent, see this again, silence. It's all about communicating. Like, Spirit doesn't want you to be silent here. Spirit, like, you're here thinking that you should not communicate here, but Spirit is saying that you should communicate. You should talk to somebody here, because this is a silence card. This is like, this is what you should avoid. You should avoid being silent. I don't know. Perhaps it's because you need some closure, maybe. Because, you know, this is going around and around in your head, you know, over and over again. I don't know. Maybe there's something that you need closure for here. I don't really know. I'm not like clarifying this right now, but yeah. Yeah, it is kind of weird. You know your situation better than I do, because, you know, your energy here is that you don't want to communicate. You know, you don't want to communicate because it's like you've gotten to a place where you feel okay. You know, you're in control of your emotions. And I feel like this, but it's like you can't get this out of your head though. But you're like, I feel okay in my emotions. And because I feel okay in my emotions, I feel like I don't need to communicate. That's what I'm getting from your overall energy here. But Spirit is saying that you should. That you should embrace communication. It's like I said, I don't know who it's with. It can be with that Queen of Wands, but it's like being more open to communication here. Don't shut yourself off. Don't be quiet. I feel like this has to do with your growth, you know, with your self-improvement here. Okay? Anyways, Capricorn. That's your reading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this or you found it interesting in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. I'll be doing the monthly May readings sometime this week, so look forward to that. And yeah, take care and good luck with this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey Aquarius, so this is going to be your reading for this week. So let's see what's going on for you this week. So we're going to get a few cards here to see what you can expect this week in the current energies. And then we'll go from there. Get some sort of like advice or guidance here for the week. Oh my gosh. This is the most that is a wow. Wow. So bad, dude. One more. I'm trying to do a proper shuffle here. Okay. Fine. Okay, Aquarius, what's going on for you? Alright, so we have the Five of Swords, the Two of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Oh, Aquarius. Okay, I'm glad this is minor arcana because this isn't good. What's your energy? What the fuck? Okay, we have the Sun. And we have the Fool. Man, I kind of wish I was clarifying this stuff because this is weird. Your overall energy doesn't match what's happening. That's why it's weird. So your overall energy here, we have the Sun crossed by the Fool. Um, so your energy here is that you're going to take a risk. You are thinking about going for something here. There's something here that you're just like, you're kind of at the stage of like, fuck it, I'm just doing it. And, you know, it's something that's going to make you happy, you know, and I feel it's more like the happiness comes from you just going for it, you know. If you go for it, um, like going like that's, it's like it would make you happy to just take this risk, you know. It would, and the happiness I feel comes from, you know, victory, you know. It's like, you know, if I take this risk, I feel like I would be successful even if it doesn't kind of work out. It's like just the very fact that, you know, I was able to do it, you know, I was able to, you know, basically grow some balls here and just go for it, and that's like in and itself going to make you feel good. I mean, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Now, what's happening here, this is major arcana, okay? I'm going to point that out. Your overall energy is major arcana. This is probably not changing. This is fluctuating like fucking crazy, because this, I am not sure how stable this is. In fact, it's not stable at all, because here is an indecision. This is you. So as much as you're really gung-ho here, you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it and I'm gonna learn things, it's gonna, like, you know, it's gonna feel great, you know, just doing this, just fucking going for it, growing some balls here and just doing it. Yeah, but you're not sure. Okay, this Two of Wands here this week, it's like, it's great that this is your energy, but you're actually not going to do it. That's the thing. You have the energy of like, yes, I want to do it, I'm ready, but you're not doing it. This indecision, if you stay indecisive here, you're going to shoot yourself in the foot. That's what this Five of Swords is. Five of Swords is self-sabotage, you know, false victory. Just because you feel like you can do it but you haven't actually done it, is not a victory, okay? I'm going to tell you that now. In fact, it's going to cause you a lot of conflict here with this Five of Wands. Just because you are in the state of mind of, yes, I can do it if I want to, but actually not doing it is not victory. Being in this state of mind, you know, being in, yes, I feel like I could take the risk now. I feel like if I did it, I would be successful. Yeah, but you're not actually doing it. If you're not actually doing it, then you don't know if you're going to be successful. And that's just a false victory. You just think that you would be successful, but you actually have to do it in order to know if you're going to be successful. And that wherein lies the conflict here for you, Aquarius. I feel like this is fluctuating because I feel like this is going back and forth, back and forth. Sometimes you know which path you want to go down, and then sometimes you get indecisive. It's going back and forth here. Right now in the current energy, you're not doing shit. You're indecisive here. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Let's see what you can do to get some opportunities here for you this week. What's restricting you, what you should be embracing, and what you should avoid. So this is like advice or guidance for you this week, Aquarius. Okay, opportunities for Aquarius. Oh, Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Oh, Page of Cups. Okay. The Two of Swords here is about making a difficult decision. I feel it has to do with this Fool card, this Fool energy over here, taking a risk here. I feel like if you make a difficult decision, not this indecisive shit, if you actually make a difficult decision here, it's going to open up some opportunities here for you. What is this difficult decision about? Well, this is something that you've been overthinking the fuck about, something that you've been going back and forth on, and it has to do with how you feel. The Page of Cups is somebody who is basically in their feels. This is somebody who has feelings for somebody else, a crush even, if you want to put it that way. Somebody who, you know, the feelings are, they're there, but it's like not really knowing how to really handle these feelings here. So they show up as, as a page, it's a little bit of intimidation here, a little bit of immaturity here. But I feel you've been thinking a lot about this, and you've been going back and forth. You have so many fucking twos. Twos are about decision making. You're just going back and forth. You've thought a lot about this, and if you actually make a difficult decision here, a decision that, it doesn't matter what you choose, it's difficult either way, the decision that you make is going to lead to some sort of opportunity here. So, what's restricting you? I swear the fucking Two of Pentacles comes out, but what's restricting you this week? This is sideways, so I'm gonna put it sideways. We have the Two of Cups here with the Seven of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay. Judgment in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So there's a connection here. There's a connection that you're going back and forth on. I feel what this is here, I feel like this connection is like, it's not together and it's not apart. Does that make any sense? If it resonates with you, it will make sense. This is a connection that you're not together yet, but you're also not separated. There might have been some sort of reconciliation here, but not a full reconciliation. It's in between. You haven't fully reconciled with somebody yet, or you haven't fully come together with somebody yet, or you haven't fully separated from somebody yet. There's just this sort of hanging around, but it's not either way. Like, it's just kind of in the middle here. The energy behind this connection is, I feel like you don't want to miss out on opportunity here. I feel that there's a bit of an impatient energy, but also an energy of wondering, is this worth it? Is it worth being vulnerable? And, is it worth me letting my guard down for? Because I feel like with Judgment in reverse, that you don't want to miss out on this connection here. You don't want to miss out on it, but you're questioning it. You're questioning, is it worth my time? Is it worth my effort to, put my guard down, to bring my walls down for this connection here? And this way of thinking is restricting you. Okay? This way of thinking is holding you back. I'm not really going any deeper than that, but that's what that is. Okay? So, what should you be embracing this week, Aquarius? What should you be embracing? Oh, shuffling, jeez. Okay. Oh, that's so cute. Six of Cups. Oh, yep. And the Queen of Cups. This is a soulmate connection. This is a person that, you have this sort of mutual feeling for. They, you feel like you know, it's like a genuine, like, it's almost like an unconditional love, but it's like a very genuine type of love here. And I get that with the Queen of Cups here. That's why I'm explaining it like this. Um, this is somebody who, you know, wants to give to the connection, but doesn't expect anything in return. And it's vice versa. You know, it's the same thing. It's a mutual, I just want to, like, look at the picture. It's like, I just want to give you these flowers. I don't expect any payment for them or anything. I just, you know, I picked these flowers and I wanted to give them to you. That's it. Nothing else. No strings attached. This is what you should embrace. This energy here, this connection. There's a connection like this here that you have a lot of feelings for and attraction. And it, you know, this is something that brings you a lot of pleasure. This connection brings you a lot of pleasure. There's a lot of attraction, a lot of love. This is, you know, sexual desire and love, and it has, you know, it's everything. This is a soulmate connection, and Spirit is saying you should embrace this. You should embrace this connection. I don't know if it's this Two of Cups. Probably is. But, let's see. What should you be avoiding? What should you avoid this week? What should Aquarius avoid this week? I'm just going to get the Magician here. The Magician in reverse with, oh look, the Sun. Now this goes back to this energy. Yeah, and the five of Wands, the Empress in reverse. This is closing yourself off. This is almost picking a fight here. But it's this Five of Wands. It's this inner conflict here, you know, and being content with that. Avoid this, okay? The Magician here doesn't do shit. The Magician in reverse doesn't do anything. He thinks that he can't do anything, that I can't make anything happen. I can't. That's what this energy is. This is self-doubt. This is a lack of confidence. This is a lack of self-esteem for somebody who actually can. The Magician here has all the tools he needs. Look at that table. He's got the cup, he's got the pentacle, he's got the sword, he's got the wand. He has fucking everything that he needs to make anything happen for himself. He you know, he's number one. He's the number one. He does everything that, you know, he can make anything happen. If he wants it to happen, he'll make it happen. He has the abilities, the skills, the tools to do it. In reverse, you feel like you can't. That's all I get. I feel like it's an I can't energy when you can. And this is what Spirit wants you to avoid. The Spirit wants you to avoid being content, being happy with, being content with this energy, being content with, oh, well, I can't. I just can't do it. Oh, well, it's excuse. This is an excuse. This is the exact same energy that I got over here. You know, you feeling like, you know, I could if I wanted to. You know, I totally could take a risk if I wanted to. But that's false victory. That's not taking a risk. That's, you know, just because you're like, well, I totally could do it if I wanted to. It's not actually doing it, okay? That's just being happy with yourself. That's just being happy with you finally realizing, like, hey, I could start something if I wanted to. I could totally do it if I wanted to. That's the same thing here, you know, being okay with, like, oh, well, I can't do it. Oh, well. No. Spirit wants you to avoid this. Avoid this. It's false victory. It's self-sabotage. You know, fucking, I know it's hard. It's a hard decision to make here. But, you know, if you embrace this, look, the two of them, they both want this. It's mutual. It is a mutual love here with the Queen of Cups. Mutual, meaning, i.e., both sides feel this love. Both sides feel the emotion here. You know, honestly, I feel like whatever this is, whatever this risk is, you're going to feel fucking stupid. This is the Fool here. You're going to feel so stupid that you thought that you couldn't do this and that you delayed this and, you know, that you're indecisive and all this for so long because, yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's just the energy I get here. I feel that everything is here for you. It's just, there's this, I can't do this, and I'm okay with that. And it's like, no, Spirit is like, you should not be okay with the fact that you can't when you totally could. Okay, Aquarius. I feel like I've yelled at you before. I think it was Sagittarius. I think I yelled at Sagittarius. I think I've yelled at both signs, and I think I've yelled at Taurus before. Whatever. Anyways, that's your reading for this week, Aquarius. Thanks for watching. If you like this reading, or if you found it entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. That just helps me do more with the channel. I'll be doing the monthly May readings sometime this week, so look forward to that. And yeah, so good luck with this. Take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Alright, Pisces. So let's see what's going on for you this week. So what's going on for Pisces this week? So let's see what you can expect this week in the current energies. There are a lot of energies. So let's see what's going on here. I gotta say, you know, you're the last sign, so you have a bit of an advantage here in that I've gone through all the other signs, and I could tell you, I could tell you a little bit of tea that's been going on here. A lot of signs, a lot of self-sabotage going on here. A lot of people shooting themselves in the foot for no reason. So let's hope that doesn't happen to you too, Pisces. So what's going on for you this week? Yeah, okay. This is the Page of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Wands. And we have the, what's this? Six of Wands. I like this. This is looking good. And we have the Emperor in reverse. Oh, okay. And we have the Magician in reverse. There's an Empress here as well, who is, you know what, I'm actually going to put that there because she's, you know, they're in between. So your overall energy here, we have the Emperor in reverse, we have the Magician in reverse, and the Empress. So there's two people here, there's two energies here. I don't really know who is who. The Empress, there's an energy here, somebody who is giving, somebody who's very open and supportive here. And then there's an energy of the Emperor here, the Emperor who is being a bit of a dickhead. Not gonna lie, you know, this Emperor here is like, I want things to go my way. It's my way or the highway. And the Empress here is trying to be patient here with this energy. But you know, she's not able to make anything happen here because the Emperor is just so fucking stubborn. So I don't know who's who here, but I'm gonna say, you know, I think that you're the Empress, Pisces, just given what's going on over here. I feel that you're more the Empress here. You're the one here who's trying to kind of, you know, I'm open to anything here, you know, but you know, I can't work with this. I can't work with this attitude. I can't work with somebody here who is just like being really stubborn and just, you know, I want things to go my way because they want to be in control and they want everything, you know, to go their way. But the thing is, they can't, they don't have the abilities to kind of like, it's not that they don't have the abilities, it's just like they can't make anything happen here. They're not making anything happening here. You know, it's like somebody who talks a big talk but doesn't actually do anything about it. That's what I'm getting here from this Emperor. This is somebody who, like, you know, they want a lot of things to go their way, but they're not willing to even put in the effort to make it happen. And here you are in this Empress energy, and you're trying to support this person. You're trying to be supportive here. You know, you're trying to take the higher ground here. I mean, you're amazing. And this person is being a dickhead for like no reason. Like, what the fuck? So that's the energy here for you Pisces. Sorry. What's going on for you this week? I mean, here's the bright side of things, okay? So what's going on for you this week? I feel like you're not giving up on this person, this energy, this, you know, you're not giving up. And the reason why is because it's an emperor and an empress. An emperor and an empress, divine feminine, divine masculine. It's just energies. You don't have to be female, they don't have to be male, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just energies here. And the reason why, this is a divine couple, divine feminine, divine masculine, divine couple. This is why you're not giving up on this person. This person is just being a dickhead right now, but you know, you care about them, you know, you're together with them, you know, you're in a connection with them in one way or another, so you're not giving up on this. I do feel that you may be holding back a little bit. You may be biting your tongue a little bit here with the Page of Pentacles. This is somebody who, you know, somebody who thinks carefully about what they say. You know, they plan what they're going to say here. And I feel like that's you. You're not giving up here, and you are thinking about what you should say here, because I feel like you don't want to upset this emperor here. And I feel like you do feel like there's going to be victory here anyways for you with the Six of Wands here. So like, this is why you're not giving up, because it's like, you know, eventually they're going to cool down. Eventually they're going to cool down, probably. You're just being very careful about what you say to this person here. And it's like, you kind of know, like, you know, it's going to work out anyways, like that you are going to come out ahead anyways. So that's why you're just kind of not really giving up on the situation. So that, I mean, that's why you're in this Empress energy, why you're like, look at her, she doesn't give a fuck, she doesn't care. I mean, like, she's, you know, very patient, very understanding. That's you. Very patient, very understanding with his dickhead. I'm sorry. I mean, he's probably, you know, he, whatever, she, the divine masculine here is probably, it's probably very nice, you know, on normal days. But, you know, this week, for whatever reason, yeah, this energy. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on for you here. Where are your opportunities, your restrictions, what you should embrace and what you should avoid this week, Pisces. Your opportunities. Okay, King of Swords. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. King of Swords. There it is. There's the dickhead again. Yeah, so this is about getting to the bottom of things. I feel you will have more opportunities if you know, take the situation and you look at the facts. You know, you look at it in a more logical way. You remove your emotions, because I mean, I already feel you're doing that anyways. You're removing your emotions from the situation here, and you're kind of, however you respond to this guy, this dickhead here. I know I'm being silly. I he's probably not a dickhead, but anyways, how you respond to this Emperor energy here, the same Emperor there, is, you know, you pull out the receipts with this person. You tell them, this is this. You know, the energy that I'm getting here, this is somebody who, like, let's say, you know, you bought tickets to a concert, and, you know, you bought tickets to a concert months ago, right? And, you know, you're reminding them, like, hey, remember, we have that concert that we were going to go to on Friday. And they're like, it's not Friday, it's on Saturday. And you're like, no, it's on Friday. And, you know, they want to argue with you because they want to be right. And they're like, no, it's on Saturday. And you're like, no, it's on Friday. And they just want to keep arguing with you until you fucking go in the email and you pull up the email and you, like, you know, show it into their face. You, like, stick the phone in their face and go, look, it says Friday at 8 p.m. You know, and even then they might not even admit it, but you're like, this is where you get your opportunity, because you're showing the receipts. You're showing cold hard facts. Okay, they can't like, you know, refute the facts here. So This is where you're going to get your opportunities with this person. Because for whatever reason, I don't know why, you know, they're just not, you know, they're not making anything happen here with you. Let's see. What's restricting you this week, Pisces? What is restricting you, Pisces? Causing restrictions for you this week. Yeah, okay, yeah, I get that. Six of Pentacles here and Judgment. So what might hold you back a little this week is if you give this guy a second chance here. You know, if you give, you know, into the situation here for a second time around, if you give into it, this may hold you back this week. Yeah, it's something that, you know, was disappointing to you, something that was sad, that, you know, even regretful, and, you know, it comes back around again, this feeling, you know, it's like, it's almost like you don't want to feel that regret again, so it comes back around and you just kind of give in. This is going to hold you back if you give in to him. When I say him, the Emperor, I'm talking about the Emperor. If you give in to this Emperor here, I feel like it's just going to hold you back this week. I mean, I feel like it's more of a delay. I don't feel like it's a big deal, but you know, I'm just saying that you are going to, it is going to restrict you in some way here if you do give into this, the demands of the Emperor here, just because you don't want to feel, you know, regret again. Okay, what should you be embracing this week, Pisces? This feels very specific. Like, oh, so if you're not talking to them, you know, kind of embrace this. I feel like this is almost a you made your bed, now lie in it type of energy for the Emperor here. You know, if this Emperor, you know, starts, you know, mouthing off, and you're just like, you know what, I'm done with this right now, I feel like, again, you know, let this kind of cool off here. Yeah, look, there you get victory. Six of Wands. You know, you here's the thing, I feel like you're on your high horse here. I feel like you have the high ground in this situation. You know, I mean, not just like, I'm not agreeing with you just because, you know, you're Pisces and, you know, like, this is your reading, but the cards, you know, the energy here is saying that you come out victorious in this situation. You come out victorious in this situation. Sorry, I have to sneeze. Wow, that was a weird sneeze. Okay. Sorry, I have allergies. All right, so yeah, you come out victorious in this situation here. And there may be a period where you guys aren't speaking. I feel like it's more the Emperor gets put in the doghouse, but, you know, embrace that. When I say embrace that, it basically means don't go in and give in to their demands, because it's just going to hold you back. You know, let them lie in this for a little bit. Now, again, you know your situation better than I do. Like, don't be like, oh, Alice said that I shouldn't talk to them, and then they never talk to me again. I'm like, oh, yeah, you know what's going on. You make your own decisions. You have free will. So don't blame me if, you know, if this happens, if the separation happens, and then you let it go, and then you're like, oh my god, now they're not talking to me anymore. I'm like, don't fucking blame me, okay? If that's not what you want, you know, victory comes in different ways, okay? See, again, if you don't talk to this person, look, I'm telling you here, if you don't talk to this person, you're gonna have the upper hand, okay? But yeah, look, Queen of Swords, you got King of Swords, you got Queen of Swords on your side. You fucking know what's up. You know the truth. You're in the right. Your friends even agree with you. Everybody around you is on your side. Everybody around you is on your side. They think that you're right, okay? Because you know that. You know that you're right. You know you're right about the situation here. Anyways, I'm just saying, don't have to listen to me. It's just cards. Think of me as like your friend, okay? You don't listen to all the advice that your friends give you, right? You know, you think about it. You think about, you know, should I listen to my friend or not? You know, they're not in my situation. They don't know. They're not living my life. You know, they don't have to like deal with the consequences of what happened. So yeah, think of me like, you know, a friend that's telling you these things. You don't have to listen to me if you don't think it's going to work or be helpful for you. But I'm just saying, from my perspective here of what I see here, you know, I'm just relaying the message. Okay? So That being said, what should you avoid? What should you be avoiding this week? I swear if the Emperor pops out, I will laugh my fucking ass off. What should you avoid this week? Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. And Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, see? That's you. That's you, the Empress. Yeah, this is about you closing yourself off. Don't close yourself off to all these emotions. You know, the Page of Cups here in reverse, this is about if you close yourself off, you might be for an emotional roller coaster ride here. You know, ups and downs with your emotions here. Avoid changing things, okay? Don't change things too much here. That's what this is. This is about change. You know, also avoid letting this go on for too long. See, again, see, I told you. The universe is kind of like, okay, Alice, I know you told them to kind of, you know, when you're like, if you're not talking to this person and don't talk to this person, that you should embrace that. I mean, these cards go together, okay? The energies go together. Yes, leave this person alone. Stop talking to this person if they become too much, right? But don't like let it go on forever, you know? Don't let too much time pass. Anyways, I don't feel like a lot of time is going to pass. I feel eventually this Emperor is going to fucking realize it because everybody knows that you're right. And you know you're right. You know you're right. Everybody else knows you're right. So, I mean, eventually this Emperor is going to, you know, get their ass in gear here. Just, you know, avoid it taking too long, okay? Remember, this is a weekly reading, so avoid it taking too long here. Otherwise, you're going to end up, you know, an emotional mess here. You're gonna feel, you're gonna close your, if you close yourself off, you're gonna end up in an emotional mess here. So like, let's avoid that. All right, yeah, this seems very specific, Pisces. So if it's not resonating with you, then you know it's not your story, or it's not happening right now. Maybe it's a future you know, story or whatever for you. All right, Pisces, so that is your reading for this week. Thanks for watching. If you like this reading or if you found it entertaining in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe. It just helps me do more with the channel. I will be working on the May monthly readings this week, so look forward to that. Yeah, so good luck, take care, and I'll talk to you later.